Hello, is it started?
Yeah,
Are we live?
yes, we're live.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Rolls to Astonish, and another episode of Bowie Babes. It's been a while. So, with joining me tonight, we're just going to get right into it. Joining me tonight, I'm Steven, the GM, as always. Joining me tonight is Bree.
Hello.
Evan.
Hello.
Haley.
Hello.
And Ben.
Dab on him. Just dab on him.
Stop dabbing in here. I swear I'll fireball you in the face.
Just give
Dab,
my back
dab
to
on fire.
Focus!
You dab on here, I'll eat you out.
I'm dabbing still.
You missed my.
All right. We pick up with the babes being called to Lady Nez's office. Well, the babes and Co. Two remaining babes. Plus.
They're all
plus,
babes. Jesus Christ, this is not a singular, a female thing. Shut the fuck up. They're
I'm
all
calling
babes.
I'm calling it babes plus ones.
Oh my fucking god.
Excuse me, I am a babe.
Yeah, technically Tom is a babe.
Okay, babes plus one. All right.
Got
Anyway.
it, which it's the +1.
Oof.
Spicy. All right. So Lady Nez says, "All right, now that you girls and gentlemen have made a splash in the bounty hunter scene. What oh dear. Hello there. Good morning. Or good evening.
Random bubble.
He's also learned how to climb out of the crib now, so that's great.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh god, he's mobile.
All right.
Put a cage on
So-
top.
Now that you've made your the scene, is time to really introduce you girls. So as such, I've set you up with a photo shoot with one of the major media outlets on the scene.
Okay.
They'll be transporting you to a photo shoot location. I've been told that it's a bit, I don't know, let's say atmospheric. So keep on your toes. These media types have been known to pull things in the past for a good cover story. They're not always exactly friendly about it either. So as such, keep your wits about you, and good luck. Look fabulous, and get yourselves out there. That's all.
So what? We're just going to a photo shoot?
Yeah.
That was to everyone else.
No.
Not the wall.
Not the wall.
Listen,
Hello.
the wall's a good listener.
Sounds like it's sister.
Sounds like it's the fourth one.
I mean,
I'm not
why the
very
hell
photogenic.
not?
All
Come on,
right.
let's go.
Do I have to?
Yes.
You are technically one of us, since you are married to a babe.
He is a babe.
Nice. Wait, do we have to dress up for this, or can I just show up in this cool battle armor acquired?
Just take off the helmet.
Oh. Okay.
You can take pictures with and without them.
Oh, yes. Okay, I can take this. What's that word? Compromise. That's the word they say.
I'm just imagining a swimsuit shot with him just wearing the helmet and swim trunks.
You know well that there has to be at least like 10 of those pictures.
And then there's one where he's not wearing anything and the helmet's covering.
Tom Brothers already going through
No,
his wardrobe.
He's not wearing anything except the helmet. The helmet never comes off.
The Bounty Babes calendar.
Oh god.
There are 12 months in a year.
So
Everyone gets three pictures. Go.
Everyone gets 3 pictures, or you can choose which babe you want to have 12 pictures of.
So yeah, Tom is going to be already going through his wardrobe. He's planning this shit out.
He's ready.
Whisper only has like 3 outfits to pick from, and she's sticking with her kimono.
Lena's already prepared for this. Her closet kind of juts out and does like a nice little merry-go-round thing with all the outfits already on it, so it's fine. She's ready.
Jack owns 1 pairs of clothes. We're going to go wash them.
I feel like Tom also has a merry-go-round, but it's all trench coats.
I mean, there's some variation in there. There's some. I mean,
There's the
they're all
trench coat
kind
with
of
3
trench
pockets.
coats. But you know,
This
there's
one-
special types of trench coats.
This one's black, this one's blacker black, and this one's blackiest black.
And this one's my soul, which is also black.
Hey, excuse me, my soul is not black.
This one is
It's got little cinnamon buns.
this one is navy blue. It looks black. Shut up. It's navy blue.
You're dark blue, brother. So, I'm guessing we're just gonna head on off to the photo shoot. Tom's gonna be wearing his normal jacket for right now.
So yeah, a shuttle comes and picks you up. Once you get your outfits and everything together, once you get ready,
Mm-hmm.
they come pick you up and they're like, "All right, we're heading off to the photo shoot," and they drive you out of the city into the wasteland surrounding the city.
This seems like a weird place for a photo shoot.
And meanwhile, Whisper's probably like tucked in Tom's pocket, just fast asleep.
I mean, Tom's alright with this, yeah.
Sounds very okay with this.
So, where'd you say we were getting let out to? Outside of the city?
Yeah, wasteland outside the city.
Okay, to be fair, Tom is probably bringing C4 to this photo shoot, if I'm being real.
Why? Why this?
So you don't leave the house without your weapons. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's honestly true. Also,
All
this
right.
is Tom's character.
So, once you guys reach a location out in the wasteland. There's a bunch of vans set up and such. Like a bunch of vans, a shuttle. You also notice that inside the shuttle is some changing areas for
Okay.
like outfit changing. And once you reach there, you see this guy seems to be heading everything up.
Oh, yeah.
Which guy?
This guy.
What
On roll
guy?
20.
We're on the,
Oh shoot! Excuse me.
I was gonna say map, dude.
Oh. That's an
Whoa!
anime. Man, an anime.
Yeah, look, I recognize him. I'm
He's
very
like,
frustrated.
okay.
Alright, whoever bid this out of that, you know what? No, keep my opinion to myself. Anime's okay. Trash. You feel bad. I take it back. I'm telling you anyway.
Remember,
Oh, yeah.
remember,
I forgot.
remember,
Steven.
kids. And what?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Remember, kids. Anime is trash, and so am I.
You're right.
Now I know what Steven's been watching recently.
It's
I
not
got
our
it.
manga sensei.
Now I gotta find this. Wait a second.
I actually did find a picture for an outfit change.
Oh, okay.
I already have my picture.
I'm too poor to afford outfits. I'm wearing the same fucking thing.
You could have asked
Anyway,
him
so this
about-
guy seems to be heading up. He's like, okay, let's go, go.
What? Whisper emerges from Tom's pocket. What's with all the yelling?
I've seen you somewhere.
Apparently, we are going.
I've seen him somewhere. I just can't remember where.
This guy's from Zombieland Saga.
Well, no, that's what he's saying. I know I've seen him from there. I wasn't trying to break the fourth wall, Steven. Thank you.
Shut up, fourth wall.
Shut up, fuckwall.
Tom's already gonna be following him. He's gonna pull Wisp out of his pocket. If
It's
she's-
just gonna. Oh, sorry.
Does this guy have
No,
squid in his
doesn't.
pocket too? I have to know for science
it-
purposes.
All right, so this guy walks up to you guys. He's making an awareness check. Dice for letting you know.
Oh, okay.
Trying internally. How do dice work anymore?
Awareness. Which thing is that?
Or perception, excuse me. Perception.
Perception. Just base perception.
I've been playing a lot of other stuff lately, so awareness was
Perception.
in something. I don't remember what.
D8
but-
plus D6.
Try this.
Hey.
Jesus, thank you, game.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jack, that's 6. You get to roll again because it explodes.
Okay. Do I roll just the second one? Or
Just
roll
the
whole
just
thing?
the just the
D6.
yeah. And
Okay,
D6
so
adds in.
I guess 14.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I know.
Oh god.
My attention span to detail is so high. I'm surprised.
It's okay. I'm just as confused as you are.
Get off the tomato.
Yeah, I love how Lena's even more confused with it just emerged from a pocket.
All right,
Just
so
what?
Lena, you're just utterly blown away by this man's dapper appearance.
No, I'm more concerned why Wispa's like suddenly popped out of fucking Tom's pocket.
What are you talking about? I live here now.
You live in his pocket. So, are you a pocket girlfriend or just a pocket healer?
She's not a pocket healer. All right, so
Answers my question.
so Wispa is engaged in this conversation with Lena.
Oof.
But Jack and Tom both notice that thing in the guy's pocket is actually fried squid.
What the
I'm not sure
fuck?
why yet.
Brother, is it just me or does he have an edible in his pocket?
Yes.
What the? Is that a French thing?
Okay, welcome, talent. All right, so we're going to be taking pictures of you guys.
That's a horrible Kansai Osakian accent. I despise you.
It's Steven. Accents are his forte.
I'm offended for that fucking 2D character, Steven. Continue though. So where are we taking the pictures again? I'm sorry.
Right here.
All right, cool.
We're going for that deserty feel, just out in the wastes.
Is there a nude photo shoot specifically for the other two over there pointing?
We're
at
gonna
me?
see.
Yeah, well, nothing.
No, Jack. I swear I will light your balls on fire.
Okay, go. Let's
would be
get
the-
set up. We got limited daylight. We're burning it already. Let's go.
All right, chill.
Goddamn.
I was fireball.
There you go, Tom. Start the day fresh. Get in trouble. Write it down.
He's not kidding.
He turns and struts off, and you guys are immediately just like surrounded and assaulted by lots of makeup artists and such.
You gotta
No,
push
keep those brushes away from me. You crush me.
I'm more of a.
Does anyone have grapes? I could use some grapes.
No, I don't. I don't think I carried any grapes on me. He's got
I'm
squid.
not talking to you. I'm talking to all these people that are supposedly doing things for me.
They're not servants. They just do the makeup.
What are you
Wait,
doing?
are you
with
guys
your brother?
servants? Go.
Yeah, I literally just imagine the first one that goes at a Whisper with any kind of makeup brush. She just immediately ducks back into Town's pocket. She's like, "No, you're not killing me with powder."
Oh, they're dragging you out.
I imagine this.
No,
It's like there's so much dust from the makeup. It's like she's in a burning building. She's gonna suffocate.
I like to imagine there's just like a tiny
shouldn't be
paintbrush,
I'll
like
be
one of the
laughing.
ones people used to paint models.
They've actually got, that's actually what they've got. They've got like these tiny paint brushes and like tiny powder puffs for just dabbing powder on her.
Did you say
I'm
dabbing?
not a doll. Ah,
Wait,
my
question.
soul's on fire.
This is very important. Have you seen the Princess Diaries?
Like,
Oh no!
what?
Don't do this.
Have you seen the Princess Diaries?
Yes,
Do you remember Paolo, the makeup artist?
yes,
Is he there?
yeah. He's overseeing all of it.
Yay!
Stop appeasing the audience.
Look, I like him. He turned that girl's bush of a hair into beauty.
He turned that girl into a poodle.
He turned her from a poodle.
I just imagine at this point, Whisper she doesn't really sound it, but the way she looks, she's just like, my soul is burning inside from this. Please make it stop.
It'll be over soon.
Crawling in my skin.
Is there a liquor bar? I perform better with a liquor bar.
So they get you all make-upped up, and they're like, And the guy comes back. He's like, "All right, first off, we're doing you and your armor with your weapons and such. Let's go over there."
Weapons, aka fireball. Sure, why not?
No fireball.
No.
You have a staff, a sword.
No, I don't have any kind of staff or anything like that.
What
Literally,
about
my
your
magic
book?
comes from my hands.
What
What about your book?
glare menacingly?
My book? Yeah, I'm gonna look like a bookworm. Let me just open my big book and act like I'm summoning some kind of demon from hell.
You
Given-
can. Well, yeah.
Well, you can't pose with a temper. That's your strongest weapon so far.
Jackie,
Yeah?
please.
Don't tell the
Okay,
truth.
sister.
Just tell me that and I'll do it.
You
Don't
just hear a very quiet growl from Whisper.
don't piss off the Tsundere.
It's too late. Oh, man, you should have invited me to this party. Yeah.
I swear.
She may turn into a yandere quickly.
Just take a finger and put it on top of her head and slowly push her back.
I lived a good life. You know, if I die, I die. It's alright.
Let's just get this over with.
So they all drag you off in different directions for individual shots.
Mm.
Oh, hey, point me in the general direction of Jack.
Each of you has like three different photographers on you.
I mean, that's okay.
Is it?
Yes. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Tom is loving the camera. He is posing. He is like
He's strutting.
he's strutting. He's posing. Occasionally pulls out some explosives, but they make him put them away.
You're like, no. That commission picture. That's exactly what the fucking photo shoot looks like.
That is exactly it.
Look, don't ask how there are three of them.
I'm flashing it up
There
on
are
stream
three
for
of them.
everyone to see. This is Tom Brothers photo.
There you go, brother.
I've actually already opened jagged thing, which just kind of looks over it. It looks like she's probably likely summoning like some fire magic in her hand to make a like some kind of effect. And she just sees Tom immediately. The fire increases by like twofold. Just
Oh.
And
hell
then,
yeah!
eventually it just accidentally fires off some way and practically takes off
Yeah,
some
it fires off upwards. Just
Oh, yay, fireworks!
Oh shit.
I meant to do that.
Right.
Shut up, Lena.
Bulls, brother.
Brother.
Like, Lena's relaxed because she got pampered on a good bit, so it's just like, this is fine.
Of course.
Natural pictures. Yeah.
Thomas there doing the splits and shit.
I keep forgetting that you like being treated like a princess. Smirky smirk.
I regret nothing, because I kind of was one. Oh, but since she's a dancer, that means that she can also do things like splits.
Oh, cool.
I want to behave, but that would make me wrong, so I won't behave.
I mean, if the camera guys ask for pictures where she has to do things that are involving dancing, if a split's done, a split's done.
I'm gonna go slip the cameraman some credits to ask for that. Please thank.
Please thank. Bless.
Mucho gusto.
Bless up. They do some outfit swaps. Like they're like very close up to get shots of Whisper because she's so tiny.
As long as the flash doesn't blind me, I'm fine with this. Ow, my eyes!
Oh.
All
Like
right.
staring through supernova.
Then they gather you guys up together for some group shots. Doing like with armor, with weapons, different outfits, no weapons, etc. All sorts of stuff, and then guy comes around. He's like, "Okay, great, we're doing great. All right, time for the swimsuit shots."
Yes.
Issue. I don't have a swimsuit per se.
Don't worry, we got swimsuits for you.
I was about to say it's not really part of the culture. We
I'm gonna pull
skinny
Tom
dip.
aside. Tom, this is the greatest moment. Are you
Can't
ready?
afford the skinny dip here.
Tom is already like
Well,
half
where I came
undressed.
from, it was normal. It was just all of
It's
us.
okay.
Bonnie
I'll
is
still touch your
natural.
shoulder while you're undressed.
Whisper,
Sexually even.
do you want a one piece or two piece? Because I can give you the right answer to probably get Tom's attention.
to.
I mean, if I do a two-piece, it's going to be thin strips, and I'm probably going to pop out of them if I fly too fast.
Exactly.
Tom, this is the greatest moment. Are you ready?
I'm not trying to flash him, Lena.
Actually, the real answer.
That sounds like what you're wanting to do.
I'm ready,
before.
See, Bree, what you don't understand, the real answer is one piece, and by one piece, I mean just the bottoms.
Jesus Christ.
The girls are going to be in swimsuits. Let's not care about our part of the photo shoot.
What do you mean? Tom is already like pretty much taking his clothes off.
First of all, Tom, that's a good situation you got there. Situation, is that a Q? Is that forming like a Q? That's very large gun, Tom.
Yeah.
Put the
Is that
safety
a
on,
rock
Tom.
in your pocket?
Tom, put the safety on. Tom, it's
Tom-
pointing at Tom.
Tom,
Tom, put a handle on it.
Tom sets down his
I
SMG,
imagine
brother.
we're hearing this from the changing rooms, just like, what the fuck are they
Yeah,
doing?
they tell
I
you
don't
to just leave. They tell you to just leave your gear in the changing room, so that way, like, they'll keep it safe for you. So that way, it's
I
not cluttering up things outside.
Oh, the second
I don't know what they're doing in there, but I hope that we can get a recording so Widget can write something good about it.
Yes.
So, Tom, between you and me, Tom, they just told us to leave our gear in here, and paranoid me's thinking we should not do that. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I've never known a photo shoot producer to be an untrustworthy folk.
Have you seen the shades? He's very untrustworthy.
I mean, I've never
Don't
met
trust
I've
people.
never met one before, but
Oh, well, anyone wearing shades or a helmet you shouldn't trust, and ignore the fact that I wear a helmet.
ignore the fact that Tom is wearing shades.
Well, Tom, in this case, if the shades fit, Tom.
So you're saying we should store something?
Yeah, we should definitely store something. And if I'm wrong, I'll buy us drinks.
Where
If
do
I'm
you
right,
store it?
we'll lie. So, Tom, I was in prison once. I know how we can store it.
Wait, do you have, real quick, out of character, do you have pistols? Because I don't
Yes,
think
I do.
I don't think this SMG is gonna work for Tom.
I have two. I have two. I forgot the name of the
They're
handguns.
Sonic blasters.
I have two sonic blasters though. I don't know how that's gonna slip by, but we'll think about it. Tom, I have to be with you, Tom. I gotta open up here. I sleep with a gun under my pillow. It only fired off once, but
Lena was pissed.
I gotta keep it safe. You can't trust people out here.
I have an idea. It's not a
Okay.
good idea.
Oh, that's my favorite kind. Go ahead.
Tom's gonna reach out for one of the pistols.
Slowly watches it.
You're
What are
not
you doing, Tom?
you're not gonna like this idea.
Tom, don't touch my piece, Tom. I'm yelling that out loud where they can hear that. Tom, that's been there since birth. Don't touch little Jack.
Brother,
That's all you can
brother,
see is just
I'm
like
gonna have to put it in my pants.
hanging over it.
I'm gonna put it in my pants. I'm gonna try to hide it.
All right, Tom. That's a problem because it already looks like you're hiding it in your pants. If you catch my drift.
Brother,
You're very girthy, Tom. I appreciate it.
bro,
You suddenly realize that the
brother, don't make
swimsuits
this
they
gay.
so Tom and Dag, you guys had brought swim trunks along with you, but you realize that what they want you to wear are actually speedos.
Tom, I don't think this is gonna work. Also,
The plan is unchanged.
Tom, listen. It's only
Where do you stick your butt?
That is an oddly shaped penis.
Tom. It's just a penis. Don't be worried about this.
What? Don't make this gay, brother.
It's only gay if you're in my mouth. It's okay.
It's no homo. Just yell no homo.
But
I imagine you're trying to find this audio recording this.
Oh look, I'm just pretty sure that if you saw this from like our view, it'd just be like panning over from their room to ours, and Lena and Whisper are just like leaning against the thing trying to listen.
they're like, quick, drill a hole.
Brother, I
have a better
don't
plan.
know. Am I gonna have to tuck this?
Wait, I forgot Widget's with you guys.
Tom, listen. There's a better plan that doesn't involve tucking. Although that you're doing a nice job. We stash it. Exactly. Just like that young screaming voice. So we stash them somewhere near the photo shoot, and that way, if something goes down, we run to said stash site, pull them out, and we dab on them.
Well, you see, the changing rooms are actually pretty near the site.
Oh, well, we'll have them very close to us, Tom, and you don't have to put anything that's mine near your crotch. He says that very loudly and very clearly. So I am flattered.
Widget is just like mashed up against the wall, like, please, I need this.
Okay, look, Now,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah, brother. Sorry, I don't have an accent. Yes, brother. Sorry, I get
So
used
I'm
to that.
assuming the AI gauntlet is waterproof, right? I mean,
Waterproof.
straight up, it'd be the worst product to ever exist.
Sure.
I'm gonna keep that on.
Okay.
It's too expensive to leave back in case we get our shit stolen.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, so we'll take the pistols, we'll take your thing, put them nearby, like maybe a few feet away, and then if it goes to hell, we'll look like heroes, Tom. Think about that, Tom.
Yeah, brother.
Oh, Tom, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it normal? Now, I know you. I don't know if you've been married, Tom. Is it normal to let your wife be on top, Tom? Hey, Marshall.
Well, you know, brother, I can't say I've ever been married, but I don't
Just
see
pretend
why.
you are, Tom. Pretend you are.
Okay, I'm pretending I'm married.
Does it seem normal?
I mean, yeah.
Now, if
Yeah,
you
brother.
wanted to give them a strap on and get pegged, Tom, is that still normal?
That brother, I think I don't.
Why are you
think-
pausing, Tom? I'm...
That's not normal, brother. You
All right,
don't
All right.
don't let it go up your ass.
all right, Tom. I think.
Can they
I don't
hear
think
us?
she can do that. I think she's too. She's like the good school girl.
Oh fuck!
You just suddenly the wall just starts like tilting inward.
By the way, Tom, I may or may not have known that they were listening in.
Well, you know, I'm sorry, but I feel like
Also,
Tom pats him on the
if they
shoulder,
do-
like, "Watch out for your ass, brother."
I'll try, but it's tempting. If they bump into the room, Jack is naked though, so you know. Hi.
I mean, this is fine.
Tom is trying to. Tom is sitting there with a pistol and a speedo at this point.
Tom, we
Go
told
on.
you. Tom, we're redoing the plan. I told you.
We just sort of like accidentally collapses the wall between, leaning against it furiously.
What are you three doing?
We're just like
That's
we're
very
just
bad.
like super red in the face and just goes dashing out.
I thought you were a good girl, Lena. No.
I thought you liked begging.
I never said I did. There was no contract signing that.
And
you couldn't
Tom
lie,
is going
Jack.
to just go back to his locker immediately.
Tom, the pistol's not in your pocket. Why is there still stuff space? Tom!
You shut your mouth, brother.
By the way, Tom, it's a little taste of reality. There'll always be eavesdropping, Tom. There'll always be eavesdropping, Tom.
No, just this time.
And Tom is just gonna like, there you go, and he's gonna just walk out to the photo shoot. This is enough.
I'm slipping the speedos on, and I'm gonna carry my guns with me and saunter out to the photo shoot. I gotta be in the role. I gotta be the muse. I'm here all week. Did you enjoy your conversation that you were listening to, Lena?
Yes.
Which one are you just gonna be writing the story of it, exaggerated?
Oh, Widget! Of course.
Don't worry.
Brother.
We just sort of off to the side in a swimsuit, just like extremely red in the face and covering her face.
So wait, the one who's running off blushing is the one who's gonna be writing it? Yeah. Sounds about right.
Tom is going off to go to the rest of the photo shoot. You know, to go start posing.
I'm just gonna Jack's gonna stash his guns within relative grabbing distance of the photo shoot. I've watched enough anime to know where this is going.
I can't really hide those things unless I hide my plasma fan under my sarong, so.
Oh, you're already hiding two things that are mighty fine. Damn.
I don't know if he's
The
looking
advantage is the magic. I don't need weapons.
So the guy's walking by just checking up on everything, and then he like trips over Jack's gun. He's like, "Oh, wait there!
I did. You got a problem? Yeah, I
Oh my
did.
god! I almost shot myself in the foot. Get rid of these things."
Well, maybe you should watch where you're walking. A blind man would have missed that. Why did you?
Because I'm paying attention to more important things.
Get out of here, NPC. Gun.
Yeah, pay attention to more important things. You mean like their dicks?
random more and
Actually, that's how I'm thinking about it right now.
What are the fluffers?
Random move to serve.
No, Evan,
Takes
no.
them, just stashes them in your locker.
I'm down with this locker plan. I suppose. I like injuring people and stuff, personally.
Caleb, what do you want?
Must
Little
allow-
Babel. Babel is upset.
He wants another. There we go. Okay. So anyway, so you guys,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
all right. So anyway, you guys are like doing your photo shots, doing your solo shots, swimsuit shots, loving the camera.
Excuse you, the camera loves me.
Oh yeah.
I do too.
God damn it.
I only like the camera as a friend, but it loves me.
I'll show
you
the
teasing
camera
the
whatever
camera?
it asks.
Are you being
Okay.
cheesy for the camera?
You gotta make love to the camera, brother.
Precious little camera whore.
Say those
Christ.
things. Please say those things to me. Please. Please.
And make the camera love you.
No, I want you to say it to me. I don't care about the camera. Camera's an ends to a mean.
Tom
Okay,
is loving the camera.
Jack, just because we're in a desert doesn't mean you have to be that thirsty.
Ah, joke's on you. I'm thirsty no matter where I go. We could be in Oasis. I'd still be dying of thirst. Have you seen my wife? Fine. Capital F.
Anyway, so as you guys are doing your photo shoot, you guys suddenly hear a sound coming from above, and all the camera people are like, just sort of like look like the head guy here just sort of looks up and he's like, "Oh shit, run!"
I told you, Tom. I told you.
Brother.
Always happens.
Oh shit, brother.
No one ever believes the crazy guy until he's right.
Brother. What's going on, brother?
And coming in from above is actually a spaceship, which drops a bunch of pods to the ground.
Oh dear.
What the hell?
Coming out of the pods is a bunch of rough looking dudes, a lot of orcs and like various other races, all looking like pretty grungy, pretty rough, tough looking guys. And they're like, "You're gonna pay for killing the boss."
Oh man, who'd you two piss off? Or three, including Widget.
Widget sort of like looks at them for a moment, and then gets a really alarmed expression on her face.
Yeah, seriously, who'd y'all piss off?
I mean, there's a long list.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we kind of have a roster of people we pissed
so
off.
Just go get the guns.
She sort of darts over to you guys, and she's like, guys,
Yeah.
you remember that? You remember that space pirate guy that you guys bagged way back when at Space Arby's?
Ah, that guy, yeah.
I think these are his men.
Nice.
It's like he's coming back for season 2 or something.
Whisper, Lena.
Wait, he's coming back for what?
What guy?
We kind of infiltrated Space Arby's, and I proceeded to seduce him enough to where we could kill him. And
Tom,
then
get my gun. Tom, get my gun right now.
Tom's getting the guns.
You run to the guns, but ahead of you were a bunch. But while you guys were chatting about this, a bunch of camera people got on the shuttle and have taken off.
Motherfucker,
They
those
took
were
off.
expensive. Oh, I stole them, but they're expensive.
we might want to run.
Oh my god.
All the other staff seem to have gotten into like cars and are starting to flee. There is one car left behind though.
To the car!
To the car. Oh my guns.
You're all
No,
still in
let's
your-
go! Push.
you're also all still in your swimsuits.
I'm okay with that.
Oh,
Tom
dang!
is, Tom is
Look,
gonna
we can
jump
run
through the
like we're
window.
Baywatch. It's fine.
So, wait,
Yeah, running in slow motion specifically.
wait, running to car? Who is driving?
All right, so you guys,
I don't know how to drive!
I mean, I know how to
Widget
drive.
knows
I don't know
how.
if anyone
Don't
else
worry.
went. Okay.
Widget knows how to drive. Don't worry.
Alright.
So Widget gets in the driver's seat. It's just like, come on. Gets the engine to turn over and just peels out of there.
Is there anything in the glove box that we can use?
You open up the glove box. You find a lot of makeup.
I could use that.
So Lena, if we die, can we make out in the backseat of the car?
We don't have time for that.
We actually have plenty of time.
Your car starts getting pinged with bullets.
Question is there...
Can we open a window so I can launch that fireball out the back?
Sure.
Question, is there any makeup powder in there? Like, specifically powder?
There's a little bit.
Whisper, do you know any wind magic, or am I just gonna have to hope?
Wind magic? I don't think so. Yeah, no wind magic.
Do any of you have a good throwing arm?
I might.
A bit.
Take the powder, aim it at their windshield.
Okay. Tom, you want to do it?
Oh,
Actually, most of them are actually running. So
it's okay.
You're
I'll
actually-
still aim for
you're
the
actually
windshield.
pretty much leaving them in the dust right now.
Oh.
That's why I'm going to stick my head out and launch a fireball at them. It's a blast radius. It's going to hit all of them.
Well, that works too.
I want to throw the powder.
Yeah. Okay, so that would be my red magic skill. It's been a while, so I gotta scroll through here and find it. Red circle. I'm trying to remember how combat works. It's been a bit. Okay.
Just roll a d20 to
geez.
make sure
Where do I
it
roll?
goes off.
D20 plus 2. Okay.
I'm just gonna play some chase music in the back of my headphones.
I'm gonna keep trying to make out with Lena.
She's not gonna make out.
Why?
All right, so the fireball goes off. You fire it off and like explode a bunch of guys with fireball. As you guys quickly manage to leave them behind. However, as you're driving along, Widget's like, no.
What do you mean, no?
She just sort of points to the fuel gauge of the car.
Oh shit!
The needle is dropping rather fast, like faster than it should.
Oh, I've seen this
Oh,
one.
God, they cut our gas line! Sons of bitches! What do we do? Meanwhile, that babble.
I got a comm link, right? Oh yeah,
might
shit!
wanna-
I do got a comm link.
You might want to go handle the baby, Steven.
Baby is being handled right now. That's the problem.
Where's...
Currently very mad that he's in crib.
All right, I got a comm link.
Okay, yeah. What do you want to do with comm link?
I want to call for fucking help.
Call Lady Netta.
Excuse me, Lady Netta's sister.
Yes. How's the post shoot going?
We're getting shot at.
Oh, wow!
We're being shot at. You know, we're in a car. Fuel gauge is pretty empty. What the fuck kind of agency did you call for this shit?
They say that they
Where's
probably
the
cut our
security
brake
detail?
lines.
Can you get them to mail my guns back?
Oh yeah, we also need our guns back.
Jack, don't worry
God.
about that right now.
Oh, God damn it. All right.
That
This
gun.
is
I want
exactly
that
the sort of shit that they would pull. All right. All
Who
right.
is they?
Yeah.
This media company, is notorious. They're one of the best in the business, so you can't really go without them. But they do pull this sort of shit every now and again. Must be that they found something particularly interesting about you, or figured that they could do something to spice up their magazine for their digital magazine and news outlets.
Look,
With something for
Hell,
you.
I'm gonna murder the fucker!
we'll talk
Any
politics
particular-
later.
Any particular reason you didn't have a contingency set up then?
Look, do you want to make it big or not? You have sometimes you have to make
Look,
sacrifices to
That
get the
doesn't
best.
mean you don't have
Look,
contingency for
Fuck the
things that
fame
are
right
clearly
now.
Yes, don't
Can you
don't
send
worry.
out
I'll
some
have it.
guns?
All right, don't worry. I have a contingency. We're gonna get you out. Oh shit!
What's so shit?
Looks like a storm is moving into your location.
Wait, what? Oh,
According
fuck.
to these weather patterns, it should clear up. We should be able to get a bead on exactly where you are and send an extraction team by morning. If you can just survive the night, then you'll be fine.
Honey, we are sitting in our bathing suits right now, quite literally.
So we're bathing.
Find some place that you can hold up and ride out the night, and you'll be fine. We'll get you out.
Oh, ride out the night, indeed. Let's go. Yeah.
Any particular landmarks close to us?
There appears to be some ruins near you, if along your current trajectory. If you have enough gas, you should be able to make it there.
Yeah. You might send me some GPS coordinates.
Hmm?
You might send me some GPS.
That's the problem. I was like,
You're making those sounds with your mouth.
No. It seems that the storm is jamming your signal. Some sort of electromagnetic interference.
I've seen that movie before.
All right. So, which direction did she say it was?
It's straight along the way you're going. As you pull up, you guys start seeing around you. You guys start. You guys pull up. You start seeing miles around you. Piles of garbage, concrete, steel, and rebar. As you're pulling up, you can see as your car sort of putters to a stop as it runs out of fuel. You see up ahead an ancient graveyard of a city long abandoned by men. And as night is falling, you can hear the howling of plague hounds in the waste behind you. Sound of thunder rolls in as a light sprinkle of acid rain falls from the sky. Weathered signs still cling to the sides of the ancient buildings, while many of these structures are mere shells. Crooked and rusted street sign that has long since had its original message baked away by the sun looms before you. It has been painted over with spray paint by some unfriendly inhabitants to now read Bullet Street. Making your way onto the street, you watch every crack, window, and shadow for signs. The place is a ghost town. It appears as though the apocalypse took away all life, yet it once sheltered other inhabitants, possibly a clan or even a gang, but whatever, now it looks as though they're gone.
So you said acid rain, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so what Tom's gonna do is he's first, if Wisp will allow it, just cup his hands around her to protect her from said fucking acid rain. Just like, be the umbrella.
What a hero.
And fucking sprint for cover, because fuck that.
Alright. So as you guys are just sprinting down Bullet Street? Or do you guys want to make me a what's it called? Perception check.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll make a perception check.
I like perception checks. They make me feel special.
I don't do anything perception.
Oh shit. Somehow we saw the same.
I sure do love perception checks, guys.
Y'all make me soft right now. Lord of the roll. I need you to take my thirst into this roll.
my powerful
Wow,
thirst.
I guess they're upset with me. Who'd I
Alright,
piss off?
I guess we're running down Bullet Street.
Alright, well, Wispa and Evan, Wispa and Tom actually do find a couple things. You manage to find a club, like a rebar club, and a baseball bat with nails through it.
Tom is gonna slide down, grab the baseball bat, toss it over to Jack, and grab the club.
Ooh.
Wait, actually, Bree, do you have unarmed stuff? I remember you had the.
I'm a martial artist.
Well, that actually doesn't. Well, it depends. What did you manage to get it up to?
Yeah, I got it up to martial artist.
All right, what did you pick as your melee weapon? Right into your style.
I don't think we ever picked one,
So
actually.
you can pick one, and any melee weapon of that type, you get a +2 to use it.
Ow. I don't really know the choices, so.
They're in the player's guide if you want.
Okay, I will look at them really quick.
Oh my God, Caleb, shut up.
Oh goodness.
Alright, let's see. Okay, here we go. Options are axes, flails, hammers, maces, staves, polearms, swords, knives, and whips. And Tessin. I think the Tessin is its own thing because it's like some sort of exotic.
Oh, she was that probably makes sense because she used dual testings.
Okay, so we'll just choose the Tessin. Alright, so yes. So she's a martial artist, and also a spellcaster, so she's probably okay.
Alright, I guess I'll take the club and you got the bat.
Sure.
Alright, brother.
Alright, further down Bullet Street, it comes to an intersection. You can see an old convenience store on your far left. The windows are broken and the doors non-existent. On the far right is an old barber shop with a sign that reads Butch's. Closer to you on the left is a burned-down 3-story apartment. On your closest right is Sal's Cafe. Perhaps a booming diner in its day, it is now long lost and long forgotten. What do you want to do?
I'd probably go to the barber shop because there might be blades in there.
That
Ow.
is true. Yeah, let's go to the barber shop. Unless anybody else wants to go somewhere else.
I'm down for the barbershop. Some iced tea there.
Let's go be the barber shop.
At this point, Whisper doesn't really have a choice because after Tom picked up the rebar club, she just kind of flew under his chin, just kind of sat there, just like, I need cover.
Alright, so you're going to the barber shop?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Butcher's Barbershop. You enter the dusky chamber of the old shop, which looks more to you like it was converted into a hideout. There are many ancient cots on the floor, now riddled with cockroaches and bees. There are remnants of 2 campfires in the center of the chamber, and many old papers pinned to the wall. A few well-faded pictures still hanging on the wall display scenes of livelier era. Old friends smiling in the photos haunt near broken mirrors that fall along the entire wall to your right. There are some useless tools and weapons still here on the wall. You also discover many empty shell casings from fired pistols and shotgun shells. They are not salvageable. There is a door that leads to an unknown location in the back, with slightly open, only darkness hiding behind it.
Did you say the shotgun shells were fired or unfired?
They're unfired, but they're not salvageable. They're not usable.
Do the fire pits look like they've been used recently?
What?
The fire pits?
They do not. The sound of rain is also. Do any of you have low light vision? Actually, wait. Do any of you have a light source? I should say.
I do have my what is it? AI gauntlet. I kept with me. I don't
No,
know.
I have vision twilight. That's what mine says.
I have low light.
You have what?
I have low light vision.
Okay.
And I have the ability to glow because I'm a fucking pixie.
Okay, well, so you're actually a light source. So you guys could enter that dark.
I have a light source.
The sound.
I illuminate up to 20 feet. Fight me, bitches.
Yeah, the sound of rain is growing heavier, and the wind is howling outside. And the wind howling outside seems to unnerve this chamber even more. A flash of lightning illuminates the room for a split second before plunging it back into darkness. Menacing thunder moves overhead, yet there remains no sign of life in the workshop.
Alright, let's
Weapons.
weapons. Let's get. We gotta check out this place.
Sure, whatever. Let's mention for a moment Whisper kind of focuses, because I think this is something that she needs to activate, and all of a sudden she just starts glowing. There we go, that's better.
Nice.
Yes, I'm a glowing fucking light bug. Go fun all you want, bitches.
Nice.
I thought it was cute.
Nice.
There's a reason that I don't do this a lot. It's embarrassing.
I'm sorry. I think it's a pretty light. It's okay.
Holding
very
in the
pretty.
buns, holding in the buns.
Don't do it, sweetie, please. Don't not to do me.
Anyway, let's look around, I guess.
Okay.
Alright,
It was bright.
so you guys are going into the dark room?
I'll be back to use the restroom.
We're checking the weapons out first.
Like I said, they're all broken and unsalvageable.
Oh, okay.
Completely unsalvageable? Like, there's nothing useful about them at all?
It says useless tools and weapons.
You see,
Unstoppable.
if there's anything I've learned from working at Chick-fil-A, there's no such thing as a useless tool.
And here there is. Let's go investigate the dark room.
All right. As Whisper flutters into the dark room, the light spills.
Like a freaking Tinkerbell on crack.
The light spills into the chamber as you move. It is an old garage with a very old vehicle still parked inside it. This old truck must be hundreds of years old, but still looks to be in better condition than any others you have seen in Wasteland. There is also a toolkit on one of the shelves that could be useful if anyone wants to take it.
Yep.
The garage door is filled with bullet holes. Peering through them, you can see out into the back alleys. Out there, you see nothing but piles of old garbage littering steam around the tops and growing humidity.
Alright. Oh, Tom, toolbox, up here.
Tom's gonna grab the toolbox, take a look through it.
If anybody would like to make me an intelligence check.
Intelligence?
It's like what we live for.
Any specific skill for it, or is it just intelligence?
If you have mechanics, you could also roll that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Wait, what?
I said fuck yeah.
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 Yes.
That's a 23.
Oh God.
Jesus. Okay. You know that that this vehicle could be fixed with the proper parts. It needs a power cell converter and some wiring installed. This is work that would take a mechanic about 4 to 5 hours to complete. These parts are not located here.
What'd you say it was again?
What?
What'd you say the
Power cell and a couple of wires.
We need a power cell and a couple of wires, brother.
Ah, boy. Well, it doesn't look like those are around here, so we probably have to look around the ruins a little bit.
It's gonna require going out into the rain.
Okay, so I need cover, because if I go out there, I'm going to be dead in 2 seconds.
Maybe one.
Yeah, you guys have a little bit more time if you. It will be night in about an hour.
Oh shit! Wait, I don't have pockets.
Mm.
None,
Yeah, you don't earn a speedo.
I mean,
technically,
flex
a pockets, they'll just be very
Look,
uncomfortable.
It would be a good idea to try to find some food and water somewhere.
It's
Wait,
one
what?
night. We don't really need water.
Jeez.
You never know, brother.
Yeah,
See.
so maybe we can split up into groups of,
there are like 3
two
other
groups.
places. Was it like 2 or 3 other places that we could search?
There is Sal's Diner, the convenience store, and the burn.
Tom was
anything,
gonna give Jack a look. Like, you want some? You want to, if we're splitting up, you two.
Smile. I'm down for whatever, but I'll go with Lena.
The quicker we find stuff, the better.
We may want to do the convenience store, though.
Yeah, me and Tom will go see if we can find the parts that we need. You guys can go search for some food and water.
Oh, and Widget.
Really make it quicker. Yeah, and Widget.
Where did Widget go?
Yeah, Widget, you know a lot about the mechanics stuff. You can come help us out.
She's probably more likely to be able to handle the mechanic stuff anyway, and you two can go search one of the other places.
Dana, we're not leaving Cinnamon Roll alone.
I don't have
Please
time
don't-
to. We don't have time to be worrying about who is left alone.
It's like, please don't leave me.
I'm sure we'll spot her in one of the 2 buildings we're checking anyway.
How about fine? How about you 3 go search one of the buildings? We search another building. We can meet at the 3rd building, and we can come back together.
Okay.
All right. Oh, sorry. All right.
Bless you.
So,
Oh man.
All right. So where are you all go- So where are each of you going?
We can. Jack and I can go check the convenience store. You 3 go check Sal's.
all right. Sounds good.
Alone time. Yes.
Stop it. Stop eating.
Stop it, baby.
All right. So
God,
for
I
the
just
people
realized
going,
something horrible.
we'll start with the
What?
people going to the convenience.
The blonde guy and the redhead girl go off alone.
Oh no, they're going off alone to fuck. That's horror movie. That's horror movie
That's
shit
what I'm
number one.
saying.
No, it's not fucking
This sounds like
horror.
Scooby-Doo. This sounds like Scooby-Doo.
Thank you.
But
Yeah.
I mean, that's still true though.
Well, no, Jack. Does that make Widget the dog?
No,
I wouldn't do that to Widget, but I mean, if, we want to do that.
I didn't want to make anyone the dog.
What is it? Does it make me Velma?
Yes.
Well, you are the only one who wears glasses.
Are you calling Wispo Shaggy?
Yeah, Whisper Shaggy.
I'm not a pothead though.
You
What?
blaze it all the time, though.
He's not a
True.
pothead. He just ate Scooby snacks. It's different. But I'll put on an ascot and we can get to work. Checking the convenience store.
just
I'm
say,
actually gonna check the convenience store.
I will fucking be upset. Let's do it though.
just say, all right, gang, it's time to split up and look for.
I would actually go. We shouldn't split up. That's how you die. But yeah.
All right, so the ones who go to the convenience store. We'll start with you.
Yep.
So Jack and Lena. The convenience store has long since been raided of any canned foods. Anything left is rotten and ash. Old magazines still linger on the shelves. It looks as though they would simply turn to dust if you tried to handle them. The store is very dark inside. You notice muddy footprints on the ancient tiles. Footprints lead to a back room, which once held a door to the entry, but now leans against a dusty shut. Scanning the store, you'd find nothing else of interest. As you make your way towards the back room, you notice two skeletons in the hallway. There is grass and vines covering the hall, and the skeletons appear as though they have been there for decades. You notice a rotten stench coming from the men's bathroom.
So.
So like the normal stench of a men's bathroom?
Hey, you right? It's a little worse, I assume,
There's probably something dead in there.
or something in there waiting for us.
Do you really want to go check that out?
No, we know what I want to do, so we should probably go the opposite direction.
Probably should check.
Just go check the bathroom, Jack.
Okay, if I scream, we know what's in there waiting for us.
I can just stay close behind.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna grip my bat. I've named my bat, Eleanor. I'm gonna walk into the bathroom.
All right.
Try holding my breath a bit if it smells that bad.
Okay. Here we go. So, as you move into the bathroom, the scent of death fills the air. Many of the walls are covered in dried blood. Sound of flies and the scent of feces and rotted flesh emanate from the center of the room. The tiles in the center of the bathroom have been pushed up around a large hole. You notice bloody finger marks on the dusty tile as if someone was dragged into it. Human skeletons lay near the hole.
So, honey, how do you know any magic? Like exploding, burning magic?
Just exploded.
Like if you do, and you aim it in that hole and just fire until you hear screaming.
What?
There, points at hole dramatically. I was pointing at the hole, then the bloody fingerprints being like dragging to the hole.
I mean, I could, but why?
Because if it's still in there, I want it dead.
It's
That
still
is
in it.
fair.
I want it in.
I don't really. Well, I do know Fireball. I'm just not good at it.
I believe in you.
Fuck it, for his sake, I'll cast Fireball into the hole.
All right, roll me to hit.
Oh god.
If you hit it, you'll get a reward.
Don't say these things. It never works out well.
Get a
Don't
reward.
say-
It's halfway there.
All right, roll me damage now.
Yeah, see? Reward.
Damage is 2d6 times level.
Exploding.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot
roll
of damage.
two-
Is that the exclamation marks at the
Yeah,
end of
the
each roll?
exclamation
Okay.
points. It didn't need it on the D20. D20.
We're level 8, right?
What?
You-
Level 8, right?
Yeah, you're level 8.
I'm level 7, but you're level 8. Look after me. Oh, I am level 8. Holy shit.
Oh shit!
What? Oh, fuck.
Oh wait. Oh you.
So,
you gotta
okay,
use
so let me
the,
roll to pull my pants down because that was hot.
Okay, so I don't think the times 8 actually worked.
That's 208 damage. You have to use the asterisk.
Oh shoot.
So it's how much you said there, Evan?
208 damage.
Oh Christ! All right, so you hear you just sort of just send a fireball into the hole and it blows the fuck up. Yeah, like that, Caleb.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn
He
it!
likes explosions too.
I'm on to you, kid.
Okay.
Lena just kind of like nervously leans over the hole. Sorry.
No, I'm really. No. do it
Okay,
again.
so looking into the hole, you see ash, but down the hole there is there's loot. 4 clips of standard ammo, a short bow with a quiver of 16 arrows, a short sword, and 220 credits.
Should I go ahead and grab the bow and arrow? I could be a stereotype too.
Do you have projectiles?
Let's find
Proficiency?
out. Nope, just dual shooting. Sad boys. Alright, so
Also, Bree, you get 10 CPs for just blowing the shit out of that thing.
Yay!
credits.
So that was actually what's called an abathor. They're normally pretty dangerous. At least it would be pretty dangerous if we were doing this module like we were supposed to, which would be starting at level 1 with no equipment.
I mean, we technically have no equipment, so we're fine.
Yeah, like I'm basically banking on you guys being a lot more powerful to be able to just sort of like breeze through most of this thing, because it's designed to be like a full campaign, taking you from level 1 to 12. But since you're starting at 8, you guys should be able to bust through a lot of it pretty quickly.
Yay, 10 CP.
But yeah, this thing is called an abathor. It has 80 HP, and normally it's very, very dangerous, at least for low level people. But you, of course, can just blow the shit up.
So
Yay!
Jack's gonna peek over the hole and just smile. Scratch.
I'll give you a quick description of this thing. These creatures hide beneath the soil. They keep holes that are difficult to crawl out of. Target 12. When falling in, a roll of 18 to 20 allows an abathor to entangle a victim. For 4 attacks, they may bury their prey, after which the victim cannot defend from the attacks of the abathor. Of which it does 2d10 plus 6 damage. So you would not be able to defend against that.
Good call, Jack.
No, it was all
if
you.
it buried you.
I told you could do it, honey. Good work.
Wait, is he patting her head? Please tell me he's patting her head.
That or scratching under her chin.
Pat head, please.
But chin scratches are so cute.
But head pat of good job.
Just like
Fine, can I have both?
Yes, you can have both.
Okay.
And some pets while he's at it.
Just carefully go down there and collect the things.
All right, you get all that stuff. It's some good loot. That's some good loot. All right.
Can you quickly type them like in the game chat so we can see those again, please?
I will just copy paste real quick.
I can copy paste it too because I jotted it down real quick.
All right. So
Whoops, that's the wrong
back-
thing.
now over to the Sal's Diner team, which it's just sort of just kind of attached to Tom right now because she is normally not a fighter, and now she doesn't have anything to protect herself with, so she's pretty scared.
Poor Futaba.
Tom's just gonna,
Or Elf Futaba. All right, so you push the weathered door aside to the diner and notice that the floor and booths are littered with charred skeletons.
Ooh.
Any of you have forensics?
Hard no.
Let me double check. I do.
Oh shit.
How?
Fairy PI.
I had one additional skill that I could go into, and I looked into forensics.
All right, then roll
She's received
forensics.
Many charges. Don't question her.
Hot
It
damn.
explodes, correct? Just making sure. Yeah, that one.
Not you just get it. It tells you Wispa knows that these skeletons are nearly 200 years old.
Oh dear. Oh my. That's
What
not
is
good. These skeletons are 200 years old. They're just a little bit older than I am, which is kind of scary.
Wait, what? What?
And all the secrets come out.
It's quite possible that someone piled these bodies into the diner after they were burned, as there is no sign of fire damage on the walls or floor. The rain grows a little stronger outside now. The chilling breeze moves through the diner and carries with it the faint scent of tobacco.
So, as Tom is gonna like start walking around this diner, checking out the back area, he's gonna ask, what? You say you're 200 years old?
No. I'm like 126, which, trust me, is not much for pixies.
But who's counting?
I'm like
It's
24.
not. 100 is like maturity for pixies.
It's like Widget's sort of looking at you weird, Tom. She's like, Tom, you know I'm like 220, right?
I'm 24.
See? It's not unusual.
Tom is flabbergasted by how old these people are. These
beings.
Oh,
these paragons.
a little bit less by Widget because she's an elf, but he has no idea about how fucking pixies work, so that's a surprise. All right. I'm gonna check out the kitchen.
So Widget's like, is there something? There's something in the kitchen?
In the kitchen?
Yeah, don't you smell it?
You mean that tobacco smell?
Oh shit.
I mean, I smelled it. I just didn't want to pay any attention to it, but ugh.
Tom is gonna try and sneak back into the kitchen.
All right.
What do I have to
All
roll?
right. So well, I'll just tell you. You go into the kitchen. Moving into the kitchen, you see steel pots of the ancient stove and a rusty steak knife on the counter. There are holes in the ceiling where vines and rotten ceiling tiles have fallen to the kitchen floor. There are no signs of life, but there is a fresh cigarette butt lying on the kitchen floor. A small tendril of smoke still curls away from its fading ember.
Someone's here.
Oh shit. Tom is going to hand the rusty knife over to Widget.
She just like takes it in both hands and is holding it up in front of her.
He's gonna put a hand on the shoulder for security's sake. All right. So is there anything back here that might be of use? Any computer systems? Any other doors?
There does not appear to be. It appears to be just a kind of dead end.
Is there anywhere where the guy could have gone? Any back entrance?
There is a back door out the kitchen.
I'm gonna look out the back door.
It goes into an alleyway, but you don't see any. There's not even tracks. The rain has already washed them away if there were any.
Well,
Out there.
this is not good.
That might be good.
Well,
All right.
guess we gotta go join up with the rest of them.
All right. So there's one more place that you guys haven't explored yet. You have a little bit more time before nightfall. You and wherever you guys want to try to hole up for the night, you can feel free to choose.
All right. So, what did you guys find?
A couple of things, and apparently a hole with something that was in there.
She blew it up.
So, there are people here.
That's good.
I'm not surprised.
We don't know where they are or who they are, but there's a cigarette butt.
Well, the odds are that they're probably messed up individuals or people who decided they were crazy enough to stay here.
There were also a lot of really old burned corpses.
Okay, never mind. They're definitely not someone we want to deal with.
Cannibals.
Well, not like old as in like they're 200 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
We definitely have to get out of here. I don't like this place.
Not really what we were promised coming in here.
Unfortunately,
You
we're
don't
just...
say.
Alright, I guess let's head into the apartment complex. If that's the last place, right?
Alright, the apartment complex? Okay.
Stick together as best you can on the floor.
Jeez. Okay. Only some of the remaining rooms of the apartment. There are stairs that go to the second floor, but the third floor is simply a steel skeleton. On the second floor, there is a room where it seems someone had kept a campfire in the center. Old empty cans of food still remain. There's nothing of great interest within this area. Make me a perception check.
Oh, yay!
Man, there's nothing better than there's nothing of interest. Now make a perception check.
I really love perception checks.
Woo! Damn it! One time and I get a 1 immediately after. God damn it.
Okay.
Ben.
I'm busy doing my prayer to the roll.
Haley?
Oh, sad boys.
Alright. So, amongst you, Haley, Whisper finds a rusty knife. Lena, you find a club.
How brutish.
And Tom finds an old child's doll.
Hey, does anyone want a knife?
Yeah, Whisper, you want a friend?
Wait, what?
I'll take the knife.
Okay, here you go. I imagine Whisper kind of struggles a little bit to pick up the knife and kind of flies it over to Lena.
Thank you.
Hey, what do you mean a friend, Tom? What the hell are you pulling?
Tom holds up the baby doll.
I get it, because it's a small.
Lena just reaches up and lightly smacks both Jack and Tom on the back of the heads.
Oh, God, yes, harder. I mean, yeah, how could you? What, Marshall? Tell me more.
Hello? Sorry about that. We're going to have to restart the stream real quick, because I might have to restart the stream real quick because Caleb decided to pull on the internet wire.
Oh,
God!
Alright. Hello, we're back.
So is there anything special about this baby doll, or is this just
No,
some ploy
not
to
really.
make us feel bad for the people here?
Found a doll.
What would make you think that? How horrible.
Because it's a baby doll?
Don't worry about
That's
it.
the most cliche way of doing it.
Tom is going to keep the baby doll just in case he needs to make a tiny set of clothes.
Just in case for a certain tiny someone.
Yes. Wait, what type of doll is it?
It's a child's doll. That's all it says.
Okay.
So, you get to make this decision. Are we talking Barbie doll or Raggedy Ann?
I'm going to say teddy bear.
That's not a doll!
That's close enough.
See, he understands.
Okay, so anyway, so what are you guys gonna do? Nightfall has come. Where do you guys want to? What do you guys want to do?
Is that all we found in the apartment building?
Yeah, that's it.
Now, I feel like it'd be safer to stay here, but I also don't want to leave that place with all that good shit. Brother.
Maybe we should go back to the barber shop.
That's what I'm thinking.
You guys gonna pull up in the barbershop?
Let's come to a vote.
Let us finish doing our dialogue.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, isn't the barbershop the place that has the blown out door?
All of them. Actually, all of them have blown out doors.
Hey, so yeah, now we just protect ourselves from the door. Wonderful.
But at least we'd be near the machine that we're trying to fix.
And one of us could sleep in the truck.
I'll sleep in the truck.
You can just keep watch on the makeshift garage and make sure nothing comes in.
Hold it in.
I mean, sure. Let's go with that then. I guess.
Do you have any other ideas?
I I mean, not really, because, you know, we weren't exactly expecting this.
I was, though.
Oh, yeah. Blow out your ass, Jack.
I would, but that would be messy.
Alright, let's...
Especially since he's
go
only
ahead.
wearing a Speedo.
Oh, boy.
Wait, I'll wiggle my ass in my Speedo.
It's climbing right up that crack.
Alright, let's head back, get settled in, and figure out rounds for watch.
Cheeks are out.
Can I just take
Okay,
this
we
thing
did
off?
it!
Can I just take this thing off? It's a little uncomfortable, actually.
No, I did not want this in your dick!
Then don't look!
I mean,
I tower it.
as much as I can understand.
Hold
Wait,
on.
please, let's just go.
Can I do this on the way?
Fine,
I'm
just
I'm
go.
like, I'm like what? 6 foot? I'm 5'11" taller than you. There's like 10 other places to look. Look at Tom. Me blushing when you look at Tom.
I don't care how tall you are. There are 2 inches of you. I do not.
All right.
Excuse you? There's
That's-
not 2 inches.
Hey,
That's
hey.
1 inch. That's 1 inch too many. Thank you.
That's 1 inch more than he needs, but he has anyway.
Lena's just gonna start walking. You guys can fuck around here.
It's the
I'm
young
going back.
Southern.
I'm gonna follow Lena because now she's upset. I was making a joke about my penis.
I'm gonna follow them because I don't want to be a fucking loan.
Yeah, same. Come on with it.
Tom's gonna
Alright,
give Widget the security pat on the shoulder.
alright. The storm drenches the streets and the buildings around you with acid rain and torments the streets with heavy winds. Lightning crashes through the night air, sending strobes of light that illuminate the area. While staring out the window, you notice something quite odd as you gaze down Bullet Street. There is a light on in the window of an 8-story building. It must be at least a couple miles away. Caleb, please.
What the hell?
The building itself is in ruin. The top portion has crumbled away, leaving only the 8 stories intact. The light is on in the window of the 6th floor. There are a few other large buildings next to that one, yet none hold any signs of life. Make me a perception check.
Oh, fun! Another one.
Perception cat check. I want to be
Man,
you.
you know. Oh fuck.
Ah, fuck.
Well, you know, I'd love to check that out, but luckily we only have to stay the night.
Yay, I rolled a 15. Somehow.
Yeah, high
Yeah, that was a
perception
little
game.
bit better than last time.
A little bit better each day. Oh, wow.
He appears to be trying to eat the latch. If anyone's asking why, wants to know why Caleb's is crying. Okay, so what did everyone roll?
Solid 17.
Caleb, please. All right, so 17, 15, 8. All right, everyone except this. Caleb, please.
Caleb is not happy tonight.
Stop trying to eat the latch. Maybe you'll have a better time if you don't try to eat the latch.
He needs more iron in his diet.
Apparently. He's trying to eat the game. Anyway, so everyone except Wispa sees through the darkness of the rain. You notice movement in the streets. Figures begin to materialize from the shadows. Humanoid, bipedal creatures that seem to stagger with each step are slowly walking through the street. There are many, too many to count in fact. They keep coming out of the shadows, zombies and skeletons, their eyes glowing in the dim moonlight seem to ooze from every alley. Mouths wide as rotten moans bubble from within their decrepit forms. There are too many to fight, it seems. A large mass of them seems to be walking toward your building, and buildings around you. Too.
Okay, into the truck.
Speaking of which, I will move you guys to this thing so you guys can see the map of the city.
What is this?
This
You
is.
guys are down here
Alright.
Yay.
in Butch's Barbershop.
Yay. This is a very stained map.
Yes.
Oh, hey, Haley, you're on this map too.
What?
Haley's on this map too.
Okay.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome!
Right.
There I am! That's awesome. I like that.
All right. So, what are you guys gonna do?
I mean,
So does that truck work?
No.
no, we still need the parts. We didn't find them.
Nope, but let's sit in it.
Let's just sit in it.
I mean,
It's
if
the
we
only
sit
thing
in
that's got a
it, those,
door.
if we sit in, those things come and surround the place. We got nowhere to go.
How are you supposed to go out into the acid rain?
The acid rain won't kill you. It'll just give you some radiation if you're on it too long.
And some mild skin irritation. Wait a minute. We came in here on a car.
Yes.
How are you supposed to get to the car?
So, I'm saying, tomorrow, I'm thinking we rip apart our car and fix this one. Or
What is
siphon
it?
the gas out of this one.
Do you think there's even... Actually, we should probably check that now. If they cut our brake lines, we could probably fix it with whatever's on this car, and we could... If there's gas in this thing, we can siphon it.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
All right. As you guys are sitting in the car and talking, zombies and skeletons are beginning to bust into the building.
Tom is just gonna, hide?
Killing the light! Killing the light!
I wouldn't hide. That's a bad plan.
So there are too many to fight.
Yes.
So we had no choice but to run at this point. But where to is the question.
Well, you have a map that shows many places nearby that you could run to.
We could run to this mall here.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's close.
Armory.
And
That's a long way.
We'll hit the mall first, and then we'll make our way to the armory.
besides, the mall would be much bigger, and if we need to get away or do a U-turn in it, we can easily do that.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, and we can run them over with shopping carts and stuff, like that one thing.
I feel like a mall's a pretty cliche place for this sort of thing.
Covered wars, you know.
Tom, we're literally in a ruin right now with makeshift weapons and swimsuits. Perfectly cliche as possible.
Oh,
By the way, Lena's already crawling out of this car I'm about to fucking get out.
Alright, so running seems like a good idea. Let's go to the mall.
Jack's distracted
Yeah,
by
let's
ass.
go.
Distracted by so much ass.
Lena will just grab Jack let's
No.
go.
Yes!
You can get it in the mall. Let's go.
Really? Promise? Motivated running.
Motivated running.
Yeah, very motivated. Just don't run into a wall.
Oh, no promises.
Because you'll break
I
something.
mean, he's about to run into a brick house.
Da, da, da.
It's a brick
Ew.
house.
Okay,
Stop
anyway,
it.
we're booking it. We are
Tom,
booking it to
protect
the mall.
Alright, let's go to the mall.
Please take Caleb.
More job
What do I do with them?
I appreciate how it was tick, 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 tick.
What?
The way you moved it, it looked like you were making it tick, 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 tick over there, like an old 90s game. I like 90s computer games. Shut up!
You guys keep your chatting. I'm gonna see if I can do it, Caleb.
Okay.
I like 90s computer games and long walks on the beach and a little bit of Nancy Drew at the Kapoo Cave.
My legs are a lot. Mine
I'm
legs
pretty
are a lot.
sure Kapoo Cave was the best. All the Nancy Drew computer games are great.
Oh god, I really hope we get out of this.
Tom, I'm gonna be real with you. I saw this once. You aren't.
All right, I think that's taken care of. All right, so you guys are going to the mall.
Yep.
Meet me
All
at
right,
the
so
mall.
you
It's going down.
guys are booking it, running with these things chasing after you. Guys, this two-story mall. You approach the mall. This two-story mall probably bustled with life at one time in history. You can picture it as it once may have been, alive with activity and filled with citizens. Now it is hollow, a darkened gray fossil of a building with haunted passageways.
Sounds like my ex-wife, brother.
The mist hangs heavy here. Looking into the darkness, you can see nothing much past the entrance. The entrance may have once been all glass. Now it is open to any to enter or leave. You make your way into the dark shade of the mall. You can see broken down escalators that stand silently, providing stairs to the second floor. Long scavenged shops sit sleeping in their forgotten age. The sound catches your attention, like something scraped across concrete. Looking around, there is only darkness and empty stores filled with shelves. Make a perception check.
Whisper, buzz.
Yeah. Blowing. Ring.
I imagine the sound of one of those lamps where you pull it down and it clicks.
But instead of a click, it's like, asshole!
It's like,
Where are the other perception checks?
Oops, so, yeah? So I was...
Perception check.
Whatever you need, baby.
we remembered Widget, right?
Yes, we did.
Don't
You sure?
worry, Look, there are two things that have happened. We grabbed Widget, or she fucking realized I should probably book it. If she didn't do that, she wasn't as smart as we thought.
I don't know. She's been following you guys.
Thank goodness.
So the people who got higher than a 6.
Yeah.
Not me.
So everyone but Whisper again.
Because I'm the freaking nightlight.
Look, it's okay. I know
I'm sure you just saw a humanoid figure walk quickly into one of the stores deeper in the mall. A holodeck music store is what the sign reads that juts out from the place. Whoever it is, you doubt they are looking for holodecks. You look over and notice someone standing in the shadows watching you. Then, in your peripheral vision, another pops out from behind a shelf to stare at you. Then, from the second floor, you begin to hear the thump of feet on the ground coming your way. Zombies! There are zombies everywhere in this mall. Now they know that there is food nearby. They come running and snarling with a faint glow in their dead eyes.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Is there a hardware store? There's always a hardware store.
Look, Whisper and Lena have played enough of these old 2000 games to know where this is going.
Evidently, I cannot pull freaking a Dead Rising and put together something to move through these crowds. So we're gonna have to just run.
You
Come
know
towards
who
you now.
can? It's
Frank
your
West?
boy here with Gadgetology.
It's your boy.
It's your boy, back at it again with these spicy.
Find me some pedals and chainsaws.
No, if you look
Whoa,
behind you,
paddles.
there's a place called Doc's Place that you might be able to pull up in.
Is that outside of the mall?
Over there. That's literally across the way from the mall.
So, should we run again?
Yeah, good stay at the mall. Yeah, you know, we had a great day out. Let's fucking go.
It's not the mall I asked for.
You guys go running, managing because you ran so well away from the earlier zombies. You managed to stay. You managed to just book it away from these now with more zombies chasing you.
We really are playing Scooby-Doo.
This is the long I wanted.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Hiding in fucking Doc's place.
The old weathered red cross still sways in the breeze outside the small clinic. The windows of this place are all boarded up from the inside. An ancient flag still clings to life and flaps in the new room. There is something certainly creepy about the place, but it's better than zombies.
I was about to say, are there zombies? Is the answer no? Then
There's
fuck.
outside you catch the scent of rotting flesh. There's a door to the front with a makeshift bell that dangles by an electrical. The door seems to be bolted mechanically. No magnetic passcodes to worry about.
Shit, that's my thing.
That's
So the
working.
place is locked.
Bolted mechanically. We got some tools, right?
Yeah.
Got a couple of things.
We got enough tools to pop that baby open?
Yep.
Let's pop that baby open.
Whisper and not Whisper, excuse me. Widget and Tom, get on it.
Alright.
All right. Widget and Tom, do you have lockpicking?
I've got mechanics. I'll disassemble this door.
Yeah. Don't disassemble it. You need it.
Wait, Jack, do you have lockpicking?
Oh man, I sure hope so.
Thievery.
I
Oh,
have
yeah.
I have looting.
Nope.
Does not sound like lockpicking.
All right,
what
let's
do you-
take apart this
That's
door and
the
build
end,
it back
not
up.
me.
All right, don't worry, Widget's got it.
Oh
Somehow.
thank God.
I only have engineering. Unfortunately, that doesn't help anywhere.
I'm the
If all the
Okay.
weird things that all of us have, I'm the
She
one that is the one
she
that's
manages to
useful.
pop the door open. She's like, okay,
Go, 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 run!
That's,
Go.
that's where she's running inside.
All right, you guys get in and you bolt the door behind you. The zombie horde seems to go by.
Just like in
Hallelujah.
fucking zombie language. Oh, it's just a doctor's place. We're a little too late for that. Just shuffle along.
So now, I guess what's in the doc's place?
All right, so give me 1 second to pull up something.
Uh-oh.
Ah, here we go. All right, so. Okay. So, you guys turn and you see like it's the interior of a clinic. It's kind of shitty looking. There's like a table and there's an operating table in there. Appears to be a safe in the wall, and standing in here is this creepy looking dude. He appears to be holding a scimitar, and he is like wearing scrubs and a surgical face mask, and he's got this wild look in his eye. He's human, and he doesn't look friendly.
One more time?
He doesn't look friendly.
Oh,
Bash him in the face! Bash him in the face!
I'm looking
All
over
right.
at Jack.
Everyone, roll me initiative.
Damn it!
It's literally the worst winter vacation ever.
Worst vacation ever.
Oh fuck! Sorry, I fell out of my chair.
Question, what do I go for initiative?
I think it's a D20 plus to your initiative bonus. I think. Way to go, Evan.
Thanks, brother. I just gotta. Oh shit!
Way
Yeah,
to
that's the wrong
fucking.
thing.
Way
Excuse
to
me,
fucking.
guys. Sorry,
Way to
guys. You guys are rolling the wrong thing. It's actually a D10.
D10. Oh.
Meaning I rolled the wrong thing too. So excuse me.
Yay!
Ew!
Yeah, it wasn't this time. So. Oh, I have a bat right now. It's not gonna go well.
It's okay. Just bash him over it. Also, Evan, do you want this bow and arrow?
No, I don't have projectiles.
Oh fuck, this thing's
Wait.
awesome.
Wait, do I have projectiles? No, I don't. I have dual shooting firearms. Fucking sad.
I'm the
Oh, I
firearm,
have-
dual wielding, and heavy weapons
Oh, wait.
guy.
I have unarmed combat fighter. I probably don't even need a bat. Huh.
I mean, fuck it, it's a weapon. At this point.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm basic. That's right. I'm a combat nerd. Oops.
It's okay, fam.
Well, I can't find the check that I actually want to.
I think I know what I'm gonna do for my turn. I get to actually use this fucking ability. Everyone's gonna have a good chuckle now.
All right, so who's up first?
Whisper.
Wait, okay? Lena, Jack, Evan got an 8. So Whisper's up
me?
first. Yep.
Oh, yes. Okay. What am I going to do? Oh boy. What I can do is that should be fun. I can do that.
Excuse me.
Okay. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I am focusing on this guy, and you're just going to see Whisper's hand kind of close as a array of shards start gathering around her hand. She's casting Shards of Seeking.
Okay. He manages to dodge. As the shards fly at him, he does a tuck and roll and dodges out of it.
Shit,
They themselves on the floor.
Those are shards of seeking too.
Shards are missing.
How many actions do you have, though?
Oh shit! I should check how many actions I have.
Magical, which is what it took to cast Shards of Seeking. So I got nothing else left. I just have my little regen stuff to do now at this point. If I can find my battle chant. So I'm going to take care of those real quick. 10, 15. Okay, that's not bad.
Can you remind us how many actions a person gets again? Can you remind us how many actions a person gets on their turn?
So you get 2, but then some talents and other things will boost that up. Like, for example, Nina, since you're a martial artist, you have 3 unarmed actions.
Okay, just making sure.
That you have 2 actions of any kind, and then a bonus 3rd action, which can be unarmed.
Which could be a punch.
Okay, so yeah, that's my turn because I can't really do anything else.
And remember, Lena, you also have chi, so you can throw chi into your punches and hits for extra damage.
Yeah!
Okay, so up next. Oh god. What was that D20 for, Whisper?
One was my battle chant, the other was the natural magic regen I had.
Oh, okay. Alright, next up then, we have
Tom Brother.
Tom.
So how do I attack with something that I'm not proficient in?
Well, it depends. Is it a melee weapon?
Yes.
Then you're fine. Everyone's proficient with melee.
Alright, I just don't add it. It's just a D20 roll.
Yeah, it's just a straight D20. But what kind of weapon are you using?
Big club.
Big club, that's a D12 damage.
Alright.
Just letting you know. Yeah.
I'm gonna swing it.
Swing.
Swing your sword,
I'm
man.
not swinging very good.
Swing!
He's so
Shooting
used
guns.
to shooting guns.
I shoot guns and I use technology. This has neither of those.
His father never told him to play.
I didn't have a father.
Yes, you did. He sounded like fish.
I mean, he...
Why are you calling
Oh yeah, that's right. Our father is dead. Shit.
He doesn't remember his own father.
Not dead.
So...
He dodges out of the way of your clumsy swing with his deft movements.
And that's one action, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright, time to hit him with another action.
Do the thing.
That's
Oh!
He doesn't need father's love!
So that's double damage.
So, you said it's a D12?
D12 plus strength modifier
Strange.
times 2.
So, Tom Brother, first, he whiffs the first swing, probably hits like a tin can across the side of the shop. You know, just breaking shit. And then the
He's very clumsy.
the second hit just comes straight down on the guy's head.
He catches him on the backswing, just straight in the face.
Straight across, like, you know, the part of the head that, like, you know, cracks easily, like, around the forehead.
What's your strength anyway?
My strength is a 20.
So you get a +3 to your damage.
Yeah, I was in there.
Oh, by the way, Evan, the front part of the head is actually not. It is actually pretty hard. You actually want to hit like right on top of the head where there's usually a seam.
I'm gonna hit him in the adult soft spot.
Bonk him on the head. Bonk.
Like either like right on top of the seam or like right in the back of the head, like right underneath that thing.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna conk him.
Clonk.
It's just like a crack.
He swings it and yells, bonk!
Bonk. Brother.
Brother!
Alright, so what happens?
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts him.
That's
Next
an
up.
ouchie.
That's an ouchie. Next up is Jack.
Oh
Jack,
shit!
Jack,
I wasn't prepared for
Jack.
this. Still reading.
I think
Still
you
reading
have a
Trickery.
baseball bat.
I'm still reading Trickery real quick. One moment.
What is trickery?
The Outlander makes the dexterity attribute test versus the enemy's perception in order to make them suffer a -2 to defend the Outlander's next attack.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
This may only be attempted once per combat. At a rating of 2, it may be attempted twice. I assume. Yeah, I'll go for a Trickery. It's my dexterity.
So the baseball bat, just letting you know, does 3d6.
Okay. Well, the Trickery is a dexterity attribute test versus enemy perception. So, so my dexterity roll is a d8 plus d6. Wow, my dexterity's high as shit. Do exclamation point the dexterity test? Or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Shit. Oh.
Or you trick him. You get tricky. You're just like, hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha.
Okay, and then I'll just go for a swing, which is what did Evan roll to swing? Just a d20. Okay.
Oh shit! I forgot something.
What's that?
So she does have martial arts, and that gave her 3 actions, but she also got the melee talent Fury Fighter, so she has 4 unarmed actions.
She's just gonna be like ba 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 bang.
So yours would be whatever it is -2, thanks to Trickery.
Alright, so he's got minus, how much you said?
-2. At rank 1, it's -2. At rank 2, it's -4. Thank you,
So yeah,
bitch.
you bang him.
And you said 3d6 for the dice roll?
Yep. Explanation pointed. What's your strength?
Oh, my strength is 17.
Alright, so you'll actually get a bonus then.
Of
Very
bonus of
strong
what?
move.
Do I do plus something then for that?
To your damage, yes. Plus 17,
were-
you said? Plus
Yeah,
2.
so-
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good smackaroo. Alright, 11 more damage. Nice. Alright, next up is Lena.
I'm gonna cast Ensnare on him.
That's a good one.
And do I need to roll the d20 to make sure it doesn't fuck up?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That is a 5.
It does not fuck up.
Yay! And that should, if I remember correctly, it is a casting time of 2, and he gets a -4 to attack and defend. And it lasts for 4 rounds.
Nice. Alright, his turn.
1 sec, sorry.
Oh,
It's
no.
the battle chat.
Oh, yes. Now, do it.
Now go ahead.
So he's going. So since Tom and Jack are right up on him, he's going to do a rage attack to hit both of them.
Oh no.
That sounds hot.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was 20. It was a 20 advantage, right?
All right, so both of you need to dodge a 9.
Alright.
What do I need to roll for that?
Well, spit out. Just a D20 plus your defense modifier. It should be the same as your initiative modifier.
Oh, +2.
Wow, that was unfortunately a lot closer than I wish it was.
Alright, so you guys dodged the first attack. Here comes the second one. God damn it. Wait, that should be +3, so that's actually a 10.
You fucking bitch, dude.
So, dodge a 10 this time.
Can't touch it.
Wait, that's right. These are actually supposed to be lower because of that -4. Never mind. So make that actually a 8.
We've got to roll again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be an 8.
Ew.
Hey, okay, so he manages to miss all of his attacks. Both of his attacks. Alright, next up is back to Whisper.
Okay.
Yeah, Whisper actually hit something.
Look, I have
Maybe.
picture.
Okay.
That moment when Lena is better at fireballing.
It was one time. It's a fluke. It'll never happen again. I guarantee you.
Are you so sure?
Look, it's not. Well, actually, it's not force, so never mind. That's like my first time using fireball this entire game.
Maybe you should use fireball more often.
Pretty like
We're bringing back a favorite, Iceland.
Yay!
Oh boy, the ice lance.
We don't have cameras.
I already have them.
Lance the turtle.
Please roll back.
Lance the turtle. And he's actually at -4 to defend as well. It still dodges anyway.
Again.
How?
I think you're doing great, Whisper.
Iceland is only 1. So,
Go for it. Go for it, sister.
That time you hit.
thank you.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm doing this correctly. Maybe. Damn it! I did it correctly, it's just a very low ball. Freaking damn it.
Yeah, at least you hit this time. Alright.
It's okay.
Brother.
Let me go ahead and do my little bow chant and crap.
Brother.
Brother.
Alright. Tom's voice is starting to get scratched.
He won't be able to hold up much longer. And then everyone will know his true form.
Alright. Let's hit him again.
Oh!
Oh no, that's not. That's me. The other one's him. That's my magic regen. Or my bow chant.
Well, you got a lot of magic back.
Yes,
Alright,
I did.
it's Tom, brother.
Woo!
This is the tale of a Thomas brother.
Is there anything I can do to, like, grab him or anything to, like, give anybody else a better shot, or does that not happen in this system?
Well, I mean, he's already entangled.
That's fair. Let's fucking beat him.
Beat his ass.
Beat his ass, suck his toes.
Gross. Oh, you missed the second time, though. Jack. Wait, no, is it? Yes, Jack. Jack.
I guess I'll swing at his face again. That was pretty fun.
You want to go for a rage attack?
Sure.
So a rage attack allows you to do ×2 damage at the cost of 2 actions.
Well, there we go. So still a 1d20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Man, I sure hope you roll 1. That'd be really swell. No, not quite.
Oh, that's it. Lena,
Yes.
you swing, but he ducks out of the way of your clumsy. Like, you put everything into that big swing, and he ducks out of the way because it was very clumsy.
Clumsy god here.
Clumsy. Clumsy because he's fallen in love.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop.
He's dying over
Fucking
here.
nerd.
My thirst has distracted me.
It's okay. The swimsuit looks good on me. I admit it.
Very good.
Man, can you imagine you're just sitting there hiding out, and then
Evan, are you going to pay for another another commission for Becky for swimsuits of everyone?
Oh, me.
we'll talk later. Just imagine you're just a man sitting in your house, you know, and then 5 people in swimsuits just burst in and start beating the shit out of you.
With rebar and spiked baseball bat.
And they're not even like regular swimsuits; they're like speedos.
They're like sexy swimsuits.
I'm trying to think, do I just want to go for a punch, or do I want to use the knife that I have?
Or go for a step.
But I have the knife. What do
I
you
have this
mean?
knife.
It's just like, yes, me, Nina, yes, me. And I'm just like, no, knife, that's not nice. I don't really have any very specific spells other than ensnare at the moment.
Didn't you have some like combat spells?
Remember when I had to remake her? Like I lost a lot of stuff, so I had to like start over, and I didn't get all my spells from the old sheet.
Stab 'em
so-
in the
Well, you would have
mouth.
new spells anyway.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Take your intelligence, divide by 3. That's how many spells you get. Just pick them out, and you'll be good to go. We'll call it even.
20 divided by 3.
Round down.
Yeah. Someone do that for me because brain is not doing remainder.
6. It's 6.
Thank you.
Pick 6 spells, including your starting ones.
I know I already bought some spells, but like I said, those aren't and I'm not using foreskin. You can fuck off.
Use it,
No, you can fuck
but
off.
do it though, Bree.
But hey, fuck off. I'm using
But do it though,
fireball.
Bree.
But hey, fuck off. I'm using fireball. I will student char this motherfucker's face and
So-
use
So do
foreskin.
you want to blow up Tom and Jack too?
Yes. Blow me up, girl.
That's not the way it went blown.
No.
One sec. I got this. I totally got this. I have an idea. I can use lightning bolt right on him. I can smite just him.
Let's do it.
I will smite just this, sir. Why am I smiting people? I'm not religious anymore. Motherfucker.
Oh, do you have that link thing?
Which thing?
That one talent.
I have all the magic talents, so probably.
Do you?
Yeah, I have all.
Okay, then you can re-roll that.
Yay!
There's a magic talent that lets you re-roll ones.
Oh yeah. Cause I don't want to fucking.
Don't kill me.
No, you'd be killing herself.
I'd rather not.
Oh
today.
shit! Yeah, that's right. Last time Oh fuck! No, Nero.
Look, that's not a one.
Oh no, Nero.
Brother.
It's not a one. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's pretty okay.
Okay, good. Cause I don't want to fucking kill myself here.
That's very okay. That hits it.
This place is disgusting and unclean. I don't want to die here.
I don't want to be here.
I'm gonna die in
to
a
be
fucking
fair.
left.
So is Jack, but you go with him.
Excuse you, Tom. Before you start throwing shade at
Excuse
someone who
me.
actually gets pussy,
Excuse.
set
Excuse
Whoa.
you. That was not in character shade.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what shade did we throw at me?
It
I
was
wasn't actually-
basically. She just played like the reverse card from.
From Uno.
We're
Yes.
not doing this. You don't touch the husbando.
Who-
End
wait,
of discussion.
who's trying to touch me? I'm
Oh
flattered.
shit! And it hits.
It's 2d8 times.
Just because he gets.
Wait, sorry, 2d6 times
fully-
level. Yeah.
I'm down. Hey, if that's the statement we're saying, I'm down to prove that right now. My thirst
I
is
have zapped him for the 48 of the damages.
What?
I zapped him for 48 damage. Zap, zap.
Jesus. So you turn him into a crispy barbecue and he drops.
Whoops. Maybe I should do these kind of aggressive skills more often.
Yeah.
I like this plan.
All right.
Give it to
So,
I've
Fine.
never been for combat magic.
so finding on him, you find a shuriken. You find a shuriken.
A single shuriken.
Apparently, it's just one.
Is it like an
And-
explosive one at least?
And no, and the scimitar. However, do either of you have thaumaturgy?
I do.
All right, roll me thaumaturgy. This thing has some magic about it.
Must have been some magic in that old sword they found.
So when they placed it on his head, he turned into a anatomically correct snowman and pranced around.
13.
So you recognize that this thing actually has a special effect put into it. It had on a critical hit with it, it blinds a victim for 10 minutes,
Jesus Christ, what kind of
striking them with darkness.
That's hot.
Hell
20 minus 12.
It has 20 charges of the darkness spell, and does 2d10.
Hello, darkness.
yeah.
my old
She's
friend.
relaying this information to the rest. Hey, this is a scimitar that blinds people if you hit him really good.
Yeah, it has 20 charges of the darkness spell on a
Sounds
critical
like
hit.
tequila.
The darkness spell consumes the victim, making them suffer -4 to attack and defend.
Oh, the same effect as alcohol. That's cool.
Make me perception checks.
Ah, fuck.
Can you stop with these
That-
projects?
The one thing everyone's really good at.
Hey man, it's looting.
It's time to perceive.
You all.
He proceeds, all right.
Perceives the fucking
Oh fuck! We are perceived. We've seen it all.
I want
We
to see.
everything.
I want to see through clothes right now. That's what my perception check need to be
All
doing.
right, so
I mean, you can with this wedgie, brother.
Yeah, brother.
you can with those thin ass tops that the girls are wearing.
I mean, it is acid rain. If some of it gets on the
I'll be like trying to splash it onto it. Get on. Get on.
All right. Between the two of you, you also find within these room walls 4 first aid kits, 6 stim injectors, 4 healing injectors, and inside the safe is 6,500 credits.
on top of the 220 we found.
Man, if only we had pockets.
Ooh.
Just shove
there
them
any-
in your arms.
So I had an idea, Tom, but we'll both be in trouble if we do this idea.
What's your
Do
idea?
you want it? We slip it through the bottom of their swimsuit. They will be in so much trouble. I should warn you because I did this once in a club. You don't get a good time if you do it that way.
Mm.
So, fourth wall, are there any, like, doctor coats or anything around?
Nope.
What about the clothes the man was wearing?
You can wear those. They're covered in blood.
I mean,
We don't care.
We just need them as a fucking satchel.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, do that.
Turn it into a satchel and let's move on.
All right. So where do you guys want to go? Remember, there are zombies
Everywhere?
everywhere.
Can I just
So you have
suggest?
to be careful.
Can I just suggest this warehouse armory?
Wedge's Armory.
Wedge's
I
armory.
understand you want to go to the armory, but we're gonna have to inch there, Tom. Inch there.
So you want to go to theater first?
Inch by inch.
Theater.
baby.
Let's go to the theater.
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 I want to sploosh in the theater.
Pushing through the rotten drapes that serve as the door, you take in the dank scent of the still and ageless air.
Now when you
That's
say
dank.
dank scent,
It's pretty dank. Within the entrance, you can see a lobby with old benches and 2 sets of grand staircases curving up on either side. So the second floor. Booth sits in the center before the staircase. Something about the booth seems very disturbing. You see no one
Disturbing.
there yet through the dark contrast of ticket booths with windows. You can see cobwebs gently moving.
Why are
You notice the archway beyond the booth between both staircases. There, only darkness stares back at you. The ceiling here is tall, close to 30 feet, where some draperies once hung. Now they are rotting, and some of them
sounds like Max.
have fallen and are cut and used to cover the old door.
Am I the only one that's waiting to hear like the organ go off?
Yes.
Family Hopper shit up in
What do you
here.
guys want to do?
I mean, I always have a computer, but I'd prefer not to be kidnapped by anyone.
So...
It's just a pit stop.
Yeah.
Hey, do we want to poke around real quick, or do we want to just keep pushing for the armory?
We should probably keep
I
pushing.
don't know. Poking around and pushing are both.
You
seem
never
like
know. There might be some loot in here.
There also might be a half-masked man here waiting to tell us to sing for him.
I'm gonna look around briefly. Do I need to roll for that, or just can I start looking around and not die? Come on,
So
Dad.
what? In the booth?
Yeah, let's check the booth. Why not?
Okay, in the booth. Pulling back the curtain, that is the entrance to the ticket booth, you see a skeleton sitting on an old stool. Its jaw is agape and missing a few teeth. The skeletal remains look badly burned, and there is still some flesh hanging from bones. Suddenly, with a flash, the skeleton leaps from the chair and snaps its jaws closed and rips its dagger out to slash you across your chest. Here comes an attack. Here comes some attacks.
What do I need to do?
I just love the first words is, can I look around without getting killed? And the first thing you find is a skeleton that tries to kill you.
I think you have your answer.
So, slash cross chest. What do I need to do? Like,
You need to just roll me defense.
let's see here. The defense mod here says +2, so D20 +2.
Skeleton warrior.
I'll assume that singing is a yes, Ben. Exactly what you said.
Wait, what?
I said is it a D20 +2, which is my defense modifier.
Yes.
Wow,
Oh,
you're a
I've-
speedy boy.
He's a very speedy boy.
He learns very quickly. So first comes the bite, then the dagger.
Suck it. I'll roll. Yeah, I gotta roll for the dagger. Give me a second. It'd be great if I could just avoid both and then shit talk him.
Don't fight back, just call him a fucking failure.
No. After I dodge both, I'd be like, "Hey, I can't get bone, you can't get bone." Skeleton.
Fucking skeleton.
Fucking skeleton.
Skeleton. Alright, roll me initiative.
With a skeleton, bro. I'll fucking blow wind at it.
Everyone can roll initiative, by the way.
I mean, do we have to? I mean, it's just the one skeleton.
Yeah, honestly, let me have the one.
It's just one skeleton. Can we
I want
just,
the 1v1 fisticuffs with this asshole.
can we just say bip bop bang, he's gone?
Bibbidi boop bop.
I need to get my revenge. I'm gonna fucking fisticuffs this little
Bibbidi
fucking.
boop bop. Bibbidi boop bop. Bibbidi bop.
Funny thing is, I hear skeleton anime. The first thing I think of is freaking the Army of Darkness skeletons.
Alright,
Bip
so
bop,
the skeleton
bip bop,
goes
bop.
first.
How does the skeleton go first?
He just automatically goes first according to the book.
Yeah,
Going for another stab at Jack.
Yeah, he can kiss my fucking elven
You
ass.
could say he's taking a stab at it.
Stab.
Shit, for the first one. He's probably gonna hit me on the second one, to be real though.
Let's see though.
That 18 is real fresh.
Watch it be.
But not fresh enough!
Yes!
Oh!
Yo, I'm gonna point down that his feet be like, what are those?
But not fresh enough.
You're just in your helmet and speedo, just being like, yo, what's that though? Oh, you missed it though. I just got you.
Oh man.
He's like pointing at his feet, and he looks down, and he just hit his non-existent nose. Like, yo. All right. It's Jack's up first. Again.
That's right.
Jack.
What do I need to roll to slap him in the face? I just want to disrespect him now.
Just disrespect.
Is it just a D20 to slap him in the face?
Dr. Disrespect.
Dishonor on you! Dishonor on you, Cal!
Oh, but am I correct on that though?
There's a D20 plus you're unarmed, yes.
Oh, that's +2 then.
Ow.
So I'm just gonna smack him. Go ahead, roll. I'm with this game. The dice want me to disrespect a skeleton unless you roll that.
Just let him spit on him. Just fucking style on this skeleton.
And thus you see his head spin at least a 720.
Exactly. Roll the unarmed damage for the dishonor.
What's the unarmed damage?
for the disrespect.
It should be based on your
Race.
race. Yeah.
I'm a
I think
filthy
it's a
fucking.
D6 for elves.
I'm
I think so.
Eldarin. Pretty sure.
You're
Yeah,
an elf.
Oh
Eldrin,
god, my
yes.
physical beauty's fine.
D6. It's D6.
Focus.
I should have been rolling something else instead of these fucking fights. Here's your boom!
Roll
That
another
explodes now.
d6.
Roll another d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
what-
explodes.
But if you're using the dice roller thing, there should be a thing under optional additional settings. Hit the compounded thing, and that'll explode dice next time.
Mhm.
Actually, is that the exclamation point thing too? By the way.
Yeah.
Are you typing it?
Yeah,
Okay,
then add an
yeah, just put
exclamation
the
point and it'll do it.
So should I roll? Now that I've rolled a 6, should I roll an exploding dice again?
Yes.
You know, 10 damage.
10 damage.
Plus,
Jesus.
what
I'm not trying to see how I
Okay,
dodged.
What's that?
That's
10
an
damage.
intense
That's 10
dis-
dishonor.
That's some intense disrespect.
Dodging 4 hits and then slapping him in the face.
His head does head does a 720 before he grabs it and holds it still. He's like,
Can I ask him? Just sit down. Just sit down. Let me walk
he's
past
like, how,
when is he gonna just dive shame?
His teeth clack together menacingly.
you. No, just walk away. You lost. Jump out the building, get an acid ring.
All right, Tom.
I mean, I guess if we're gonna just disrespect this skeleton, it's just it's time
Tom,
to
come slap
Oh,
us.
wait, hold on. Jack has another attack.
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh,
slap him
God.
again.
Jesus.
Oh no!
Oh my god. I don't think I can beat that. I don't think I can beat that at all. No. He gonna dodge my slap. Now I'm
Yeah,
upset.
he gets to attack you now. He's disrespecting you with a knife.
Okay. Is that his roll for the knife?
Yes.
Did someone tell him he sucks?
You're about to just tell me you suck. Roll it.
D20 plus 2. Okay. So
You statistically
chips.
have a good chance of doing this.
I'm gonna roll a 1. It's cool. Woo! Who wants a lottery ticket?
Stop! Don't actually say it!
Who wants a lottery ticket after this? I'm here all week.
Man, I guess you really that
Takes
skeleton.
7 damage.
I guess that skeleton really felt fucking disrespected.
Don't
He's
actually
salty.
say it out. When you say it out loud, it happens. Don't say it out loud.
Well, I've been saying I'm gonna get laid, but I've not been rolling that either. So I have to. It has to listen one point or another. It just listen when I was gonna get stabbed.
By the way, what is your toughness?
That's an excellent question, sir. I'm gonna
You
scroll.
Oh.
Oh no.
Um,
He's an elf.
yo, that's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna control F toughness. Toughness is in fact 0.
All right, well then you take 7 damage
That's
From
fine.
his-
I
from
have
his-
100. I have 113 health.
from him stabbing you in the hand that you disrespected him.
I'm just gonna stare at the stab wound and be like, again.
Again.
Alright, Tom's gonna walk up with this fucking rebar and just
I'm gonna just slap him. Tom, come on.
thank him with them.
That'll hit.
Is everyone just gonna slap the skeleton?
Yo, I just want us to group around. Everyone take turns.
Let's
Even
do again.
Whisper can slap himself.
Shit.
Evan!
All right. Well, he takes 8 from the club.
Oh
bat.
fuck.
From the club bapping, he takes 8. So that's something. But I'm
Just
sorry, Evan. You rolled a. Oh wait, he doesn't take 8. Yes, he does take 8. He does take 8 from the club bapping, and then you have a crit failure. So now I need to roll on the crit fail chart.
Oh no.
This is my favorite chart.
Is he gonna
He's
spin
armored.
like a Looney
no.
Tune and smack Jack with the club?
No, wait, it's my second favorite chart. My favorite chart is the magical fail chart.
I thought your favorite chart was the fucking boob size chart. Why are you lying to me?
That's
Hey,
my
man.
favorite
how
chart.
do I roll for anal circumference?
Stop there! I don't
You
wanna
have
get
to. You only have to
I don't
roll
wanna get
for it.
worked out.
You only have to roll for it if you are planning on using it. In which case, I worry for your and Whisper's relationship.
Oh no. Don't say that. Don't
saying.
giggle at that.
Look, Evan,
Don't giggle.
you need to understand, on Women's Appreciation Day, Whisper likes to go cavern spelunking.
Cool. Ugh.
Excuse me real quick.
So-
I just need to
Evan's dying over
I realized I was streaming.
stuck with me.
Now that's forever recorded. You trip, slip, and fall to the ground. So he goes for the slap and then falls on his ass.
He swings once, he swings twice, and he's down.
He's down. All right. Next up is Whisper.
Okay, how shaky is this Skeletor looking fucker looking?
Come on, Whisper, slap it.
He looks rattled.
Slap him.
I can't slap.
Tackle him with your body.
You could slap it. Would just do. You could slap it. Would just do 1 damage.
This is a fucking slap gang.
It's not a slap, it's a pap.
Force.
Kick him in the fucking whichever bone looks the smallest.
Hey,
Force spell.
hey, Brie, I have something to send to you.
Roll against her force first. What the fuck is this?
Yo,
Damn.
force is the most cool first move ever. I don't know why y'all touch it.
I don't touch
The misses.
That's why I don't
I
touch that
told
fucking
y'all,
spell.
force is, you just gotta slap people. Just give them right in the face.
1 second. 1 second. Okay, I'm going for this again, but this time I'm burning 3 cool points, so that way I can get +3 to my attack.
Okay. I hope it works.
Shit, yeah.
I rolled a young 18.
Please. Fucking hell!
Told you,
You know
slap it up. It's clap back Sunday.
Slap, 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 clap, clap, clap.
All right.
Hold on.
It's Lena's turn.
I'm
have
burning
4.
frenzy points.
What
I
was
have
that?
4 unarmed.
Oh wait, Haley's using frenzy.
Oh,
Oh no.
use a frenzy!
I'm feeling a 1 coming.
Here it comes. Here
Please
comes
do
the
not hurt
pain.
me.
All of my luck stat in the
Or
heavens.
yourself.
Less than a 10. I'll bargain for less than a 10.
Brie.
Yeah.
I'm cursed.
I'm just gonna let me.
Bring me to bring me to your games, everybody.
Never bring Jack. Never bring Jack.
I am a heel at heart.
Yeah.
If I don't get my
Evan
minutes,
is pressing F to pay respects.
Jesus Christ, guys.
All right. Now, are you bringing another frenzy, Haley?
Haley left. I think I actually went too far with my powers. Use your powers for good,
Oh,
kids.
she's hiding in the corner and crying. Bring her back.
I'm gonna wake up with like a fireball in my bed.
How does that work?
Everyone light bonfires to resummon him with.
Oh, hello.
I'm not gonna help right now, Steven! Get in!
Nice. Welcome back.
Yeah.
It's okay. Hey, sweetie, I'll slap him for you, I promise.
I still think you did your best and did your
Don't
great.
worry, guys. Don't worry, Haley. We're lighting bonfires to resummon Whisper.
There are a lot of bonfires.
There's lots of bonfires. They're all in a pentagram.
They're really like fairy-sized bonfires or like candles.
Yeah.
Wait, how many unarmed actions does it take to slap? Just 1?
Yeah,
Oh.
I did 2
Oh.
slaps.
Burn two frenzy and just slap the shit out of it.
Please excuse me, I have 4.
You're gonna 4 slap the skeleton?
Yes!
I'm so turned.
I am!
Please do it. Actually, can you roll one on me?
All right.
Okay,
Whisper,
3
are you burning one more frenzy to try attack again?
Nah, fuck it.
Show it who's boss, Whisper. I believe. Believe in the heart of the cards.
Wait a minute. Fucking, I heard that, Ben.
Evan! Bring it over here. You can't stop me now.
I heard the quiet 20.
What were you casting?
I was casting a lot of things.
All right,
Not
so
human!
here's how I do crits on force. Alright, So that would normally go 20 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. It would normally go 40 because you're level 8 now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I just doubled the distance.
Oh my
So-
god, how much damage is that?
66 times 10. Jesus Christ. Wait, there's an explosion!
I think you don't. I'm getting the feeling that you don't like the skeleton.
I get the feeling that there's some
Haley?
anger in that
I
voice.
see it.
Haley,
You're
you
gonna roll
forgot,
another
the,
d6.
you forgot the exclamation point.
Haley, you
no.
Roll
forgot
it
it
again.
again.
Oh, no.
Exclamation point!
All right, math time.
Wait, okay, so it was originally 20. Now it's 37. No, 31. 31.
So
No.
300.
No, 37. Excuse me, 37. So 370 damage.
You know the adult guy from Iron Giant just sipping the fucking coffee cup, smiling. That's me right now.
So, Steven, are you sure we can't just fight the horde?
Yes.
Are you positive?
I can slap the horde one at a time.
If we get to this armory, the answer might become yes.
That British commercial where the guy slaps everyone at the barbecue. I could do that.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me describe it.
Okay.
But it's
So-
her thing.
Well, excuse. Let me just describe this. So you said like you see Wispa just like firing off force spells and they're going wide left and right. The skeleton's like laughing at her. Then you just see her just put her head down, looks like she's about to cry, and then Lena, you just feel this aura
She's feeling
coming off of her.
Did you stare at the skeleton? You made my pixie cry. Good luck.
You just feel this aura coming off of her of just sheer like soul crushing power. And she launches a final. You can visibly see the wave, the rippling going through the air as it hits this booth. And not only sends the skeleton, but the entire booth rips out of the floor, going flying through the doorway into the darkness before you hear an ear-splitting shatter as it explodes against whatever back wall of the theater is there.
So, we should probably go.
Tom from the ground looks up at Wispa and just
Lena just gently pats Wispa. That'll do, Pixie. That'll do.
That'll do, Pixie.
Good job! It's okay. You feel better?
A little bit.
Tom's a
in
little wet.
It's not the acid rain.
And it's not a stab wound either.
It's not the sweat from a speedo.
Okay, let's go moving on to the infirmary. Or armory.
Yeah, armory then the infirmary, brother.
We just left the infirmary. We killed the person in there.
So we're not going to stop at Phil's, right? I feel like that's going to end up like Doc's.
Alright, so you guys aren't going any further into the theater?
I mean, I got stabbed for it. I want to check it out.
Well. You see, the thing is as the thing explodes in, you suddenly see inside the darkness. You see a blue light suddenly flicks on from a spotlight in the top right of the back balcony.
What the hell?
Nice.
Concern?
Let me just rub my bloody chest.
Looking over
Oh,
there, the
yeah,
spotlight.
That just lightly smacks Jack's chest at you.
Looking over there, the spotlight is sticking out of a small curtain-covered cubby. You see no operator, but hear a noise coming from the stage. The eerie blue light is illuminating the darkness around you. See rows and rows of ancient scenes. Then the other spotlight flickers on from the top left, fading in several feet from the light. They both illuminate wooden cutouts of famous screen actors. In fact, the entire stage is set up with cutouts of trees, a mailbox, a dog, and a car. The scene appears to be a park area. A voice suddenly showers the still air. I will walk 100 years and into the sun if it meant that I could see you once again. Have you ever felt like that? You know someone sitting in the seats alone. He turns to regard you, a pale-faced human with long, straight, gray hair. His hair is almost silver in some areas. His gray long coat is littered with holes from various stains. Have you lost a love? I love a good tragedy. My existence falls right in the... It makes me wonder if my envy brought this fate. Perhaps not. Yet for some reason I still feel guilty that everyone I have ever loved is dead and gone. He stares to face you now, yet seems to pose no threat or have weapons on him. I could end it all and be with them again by simply taking a walk outside. Why then can I not bring myself to... He smiles at Griffin. My name is Joseph. I own you. How may I help?
First off, sorry about the back wall.
At least he's not Shia LaBeouf.
Who?
So,
Really?
Oh my god, you uncultured swine!
we're just on our way out. We really don't want to talk to you. Well, at least I don't.
Are there any guns nearby?
Please
You
excuse
might be
us.
able to find some... Might be able to find some in wedges.
Steven?
Yeah?
We didn't hear you. You sound like you cut off.
Oh, sorry. Says, well, that all depends. What are your plans? Why are you here? Are you here to fight with Blood Brothers?
Well, we kind of got stuck here after a photo shoot by accident, which is why we dressed like we were going on a horrible vacation, but now we're in a vacation from hell. And,
Yes, I can see.
yeah. I mean, at least we look cute, but that's not the point. We got stuck here, and we don't really have it. We only need to survive the night. Why are you in a theater by yourself when there are zombies outside?
He looks down at the floor, sighs deeply. He's like, Blood Brothers. They did not like me. They used me to lure the living into this town a few times for them to feed on, but eventually I just couldn't take it anymore. They tried to capture they used me to capture living families and kill them. I just couldn't take it anymore. And then they beat me and left me here.
They?
Blood Brothers.
Blood Brothers? What is a Blood Brother?
They're a clan of vampires that controls the city. They beat me and left me in this theater, and then they killed my wife and children.
Jesus.
City is putting it lightly. Are they the people who are in the lighthouse?
Well, not lighthouse, the building.
Might be.
Oh, excuse me, that
Been so
8-story
long
building?
No, it's been so long since I've been out.
Well, how old are you?
Well, quite old. You know how long vampires are.
You're a
Technically,
vampire?
yes.
But you're nice and you don't want to bite us or anything.
I have a way of controlling my hunger. Though that's being that you destroyed, right? Ceremony
Again, sorry about that.
was the last one I fed on. He had been set on fire by a flamethrower.
Nice.
Okay.
And then he got slapped.
Well, while you were talking about how you wondered why you didn't eat at all, maybe this could be a reason why you don't have to. Think of it as an opportunity. You kind of are unfortunately wishing for death. My condolences, by the way. And we need help.
Yeah, because we don't know where the hell we're going here. We're just kind of running from building to building, hoping we find enough stuff to survive.
Well, if we're planning on doing battle with Blood, I think I could be of some sense.
We would really appreciate the help.
And if you want, I can kill you after.
Jack!
What? He said he wants to die.
Tact, Jack. It's called tact.
I mean, that's not for this guy. He's open with us, and why not be open with him?
We do offer euthanasia services if you really want them. Though we would. Jack.
Wait a the Blood Brothers' main base of operation is Dark Tower. I believe it's the lighthouse in Spire. No, I wouldn't take them on now as you would. I don't think.
Steven, you're cutting out for me.
Oh, sorry. He's saying that he says that they reside in Dark Towers, but he doesn't think you can take them on right now in the state.
It's probably best that we don't. We're in swimsuits.
You know, you could look at Wedge's on. Might be able to find some fight.
You're cutting out again.
He said you might be able to find something in Wedge's armory. You might be able to find something useful there. There's always the junkyard, which is something. The station, possibly. There's all sorts of places that I would advise exploring.
Well, is there anything that you need?
No, I would stay.
Chick-fil-A Wi-Fi.
Chick-fil-A Wi-Fi.
That's what your internet has to be.
Also, the church is an interesting place. The church could be a place of use, but this person there is a bit unpredictable.
Ooh.
You know magic.
I do.
Then
Obviously.
then you might be able to do something.
Are they
Stay
normally
away from the mall.
docile?
Stay away from the mall. It's a dumping grounds for the Blood Brothers.
Stay away from where?
The mall.
Oh, yeah.
Too late for that.
Already been there.
So-
There's at least probably 200 dead.
You're cutting out again.
Probably 200 dead in there.
There were a lot, and we did see two figures, so they're probably aware that we're here by now.
Well, I'm sorry, but you can't stay here.
It's understandable.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yes.
people have done that before, and then they died.
Oh.
Yeah, no, let's make our way to the armory and check out a couple of the other places to see if we can figure out how to get not how to get out of here, but how to survive.
Oh, and there's some stuff in here that you can have if you'd like. Might be of something else.
Cool.
You can find 2,400 credits in a strongbox under a cot in Josette's room. There's an axe on the wall and a machete and a 100-foot coil of rope.
I'll take the machete, guys.
Rope.
For tying up?
Not right now.
The conviction you said rope with.
Don't worry about what I'm going to use the rope for. Just know I'm taking the rope.
It's alright, there's gonna be some downtime with Jack.
It's never right now. It's any time for me.
Alright. I'm gonna replace the dinky old rebar club with the machete.
No, not the machete, the axe.
Homie, I
Sorry,
called machete, motherfucker.
Sorry,
Fight.
axe.
Yes! Machete was one of my gears that I had before those stupid fucking Photoshop people took it. I miss Frank. I miss Frank so much.
Frank?
That's what you name your weapons.
You name your guns.
Yeah, shock it and awe.
Lena will look to Widget. Would you like the club? Steven?
Oh, what? Oh, Widget?
Yes. Would
She's
you like
like-
the club?
She has her rusty knife, looking very scared. She drops it and she takes the club and it's like holding it up next to her head. Like,
Widget, do you need a hug?
Maybe.
Come here.
Do you want
She,
Tom?
she
Do you
just,
want Tom
she
brother
just
to hug
sort
you?
of, she just sort of shuffles over to you and just against you.
It's okay.
I want to go home.
Widget,
We're a couple of hours away from that.
you've lived over 200 years. I think you're gonna live another one. Don't.
Home's where the heart is, friend.
Tom's gonna join in on this
Okay.
on this now group hug.
Okay.
When did this become a group hug?
Now.
I'm gonna join in the group hug, but I'm just going to be
Widget,
grabbing-
I'm
Widget,
not because I'm gonna get squished.
you can feel Widget just physically relaxes when just hugs her.
I'm grabbing Lena's ass in the hug. So
Oh.
Let me check.
think about the friendship right now. Jeez.
Think about the friendship. Don't worry.
Think about the friendship. Look how calm she is now. Just focus on that.
Alright. Let's get some fucking guns.
Yeah, let's get some fucking.
He's like, oh, be careful. The Wedge's armory has something about it. I think the people. I don't quite remember. Just be careful.
We'll figure it out because I'm gonna blow their asses out through the wall.
Thanks,
Do you
Count
remember if there's a back door to it, perhaps?
Yes, not.
There's never a back door when I need one.
Shop.
Shut up.
Okay. Thanks, Count Chopula.
Remember, if you try hard enough, you can always get into the back door.
Trust me, I've been trying, brother.
Go outside now.
Lena will just shoo them out. Thank you for the help. Sorry about the wall.
No problem.
On the way out, Jack's gonna yank off the skeleton's arm, keep it as a trophy.
Wow.
Actually, wait, before he goes, smacks the skeleton with his own arm. Who's standing now, bitch?
Who's standing now, bitch?
Keeping the arm for a little bit. You never know, you can just throw it at someone, distract them.
So is there any cover near Wedges that's not right there where where they can at least scope out the situation there?
Situation, baby.
Situation.
Yeah, the situation.
Right.
What's going on here? Is there any covering for this armory? An outside awning? What's going on?
If you give me a second,
I'm just
sorry,
asking.
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to find a map real quick.
Okay.
The map. The map.
No,
The map.
you fucking shut the fuck up. You
The map. You guys know where Wedge's armory is? Oh yeah, it's there. You're gonna die.
You're gonna fucking die.
Oh man. So how's everyone doing?
Concerned. You?
Oh, I'm stellar. I just yanked off my prey's arm and I'm carrying it with me.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, you're just
Worst part
killing
is that
people. Go ahead.
let's say the worst part is that he's totally in character.
Years of killing people, you gotta look at the bright side of it.
Always bright life. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it.
You know, Tom, brother, you really come off as a Chandler. You feel like a Chandler, friend.
Oh, what's that mean?
You're the Chandler of the group.
Who's Chandler?
Oh, he was in the show. These people hung out all the time, and they lived life. You know, Chandler was the cool one.
With a
Oh,
bunch
but
of
you know-
friends?
Yeah, his friends.
A bunch of
A bunch
But
of
you
friends.
don't know who Shia LaBeouf is?
No, I don't, because I watch gold, not garbage.
wow.
Transformers.
Ugh,
Oh,
God.
I like that movie.
You like it because there are explosions in it.
Here, let me reenact it for you, Tom. Psh, wah 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 wah. There you go. That's the
Fucking
fucking
rude.
movie.
Fucking rude.
Listen, I've already made fun of Wispa for the missing and the blowing things up. And the... That's about it. No, that's it. It's your turn now.
Almost done.
Yeah, you know.
If you want, I'll be Ross. I can be Ross, brother.
Who?
Ross.
I don't understand these. I don't understand these out of character or in
Neither
character.
does Jack. I'm actually just looking at Wikipedia and saying names.
All right.
You're a real Chandler right now, Tom.
Okay, guys. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Always ready.
The steel sign outside says, Edge's Armory written with bullet holes. There seems to be only one entrance to this story building. This place looks more like a shack, but also appears to be sturdy. The outside of the building is heavily armored. It looks as if this wedge knew how to construct a secure bunker out of concrete. The only entranceway is set back into a small hallway to the front door. Notice there are horizontal, inch-wide slits that run along both walls all the way to the most likely a place for a blade or a gun to stick through. The yellow sign on the door reads, "Warning! Fuck with this door and die!" On the inside, you can hear loud metal music, but nothing else. What would you like to do?
I hope he has a best friend named Biggs.
No,
That'd be funny.
Wisps.
Yes.
You know what you did with that force in there.
Yeah.
You want to do that on that door?
Brother, you gotta give him incentive. Come
I
on,
mean, I can try.
give some incentive.
Really, all that was just pure rage.
Tom, give some fucking incentive.
Tap! It's not the kind of incentive he's talking about.
You're close though. You're getting there, brother. Brother, you're getting there. Yeah.
Okay, so Wispa's going to flutter back and she's going to use force on the door to blast it open.
Oh my god, that scares the shit.
Do I need to roll to see if I fuck this up?
There you go.
Is everyone dead yet?
Alright,
This is what's coming out of the.
does she need to roll
Okay,
to see if she
Steven,
fucks it up?
I'm
yeah,
turning down
Turn
my
that
browser.
shit down!
He did, luckily. He turned it down a bit. I'm turning down my browser volume. I'm good. Now I'm
Okay.
rocking.
Oh, that scared me.
In a good way.
No!
But yeah, Wispa is backing up a little bit, and she's going to use force on the door once everybody
Wait, are
comes
you
out of the way.
sure?
Do I need to roll to make.
Wait, hold on. There is an electronic pad for this.
Oh.
What, Tom? Are you attentive?
Can I touch the pad?
Please don't.
You can't hear it, but I'm cracking my knuckles.
Oh, but he gets to do it.
That's because he actually knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but no one's ever succeeded in anything ever by knowing what they're doing.
Okay, so now I got a question. Is there any way to get into other systems within this building through this panel?
There doesn't appear to be other systems in this building.
Alright, it's door hacking time. Is that just computers?
Electronics.
Hack into the mainframe, man.
Just to continue being annoying, Jack's gonna caress Tom's shoulder with the skeleton hand.
Yeah.
Take a -1 penalty for distraction.
Brother.
Brother, quit worrying about the minute details. See, brother, you got it.
Stop distracting me.
You just go beep boop beep boop boop beep boop beep boop 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 beep boop beep boop.
The password was literally 1 through 9 and then 9 through 1.
Okay, so you managed to unlock it.
The skeleton hand's appeased by this. What a man.
You managed to unlock it. Do you guys want to roll stealth to try to sneak in?
Yeah,
Time
I'm
to
not
check
good
my-
at stealth.
Check my stats. A stealth. I guess I better tosses the skeleton hand. Bye, Frank. Too.
I've literally never been good at stealth. Are you sure about this?
Is there anything...
Lena.
Okay, let me just say.
I believe in you.
Just looking through the door, what does it look like in there?
Metallica concert. I hope.
Anything usable? Anything just a little bit usable?
Oh no, it's that long hallway.
That's how it be sometimes.
See
I'm ready to roll. My Steven's dead. That's cool.
What?
There it is.
Hello.
So, looking inside, is there anything usable, like any explosives, guns?
That's the first thing you think about.
Long hallway.
Oh, there's lots of guns in. There's also dudes in here. There is
Yeah, let's sneak.
ghouls,
You know,
one wretched, and a big old bog.
yeah, we're gonna have to see. Would this be considered hiding, or are we just stealthing?
Hold on, I need to roll their perception.
And then, can
I
suss
need to
out,
know
like-
because that's going to determine what dice I'm rolling.
Can
Oh wait,
this-
does the concealments count as stealthing?
Yeah, concealment
I
I
think
think is
concealment-
stationary and stealth is moving.
Track.
Oh wait. Stealth is based on dexterity. I have a chance.
So wait,
Well,
I
you
roll
also
my
need to. You also need to roll the one that's based on perception.
Okay.
To roll the one on perception too?
So okay, my perception and dexterity are the same. So what do I need to roll?
Oh my god, how many guys are there?
There's the bog roll, and then 1, 2, 3, 5.
Okay,
So-
so that's all of them.
Can I
Do you have
suss
a
out a
map?
pair of SMGs pretty close to us?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I
we need
forgot you guys were not on the map.
Yeah, we need a map first.
Alright, where are we? Oh, right here.
To the right.
Alright, this looks like a very old-fashioned weapon shop.
Shut up! I couldn't find anything better.
I can't click on Whisper.
Brother, Skyrim was 10 years ago.
Yeah. No one can click on anything.
Let
Okay,
me, let me draw
excuse
some
me.
guns.
Hold on. Roll by.
That's just a shape right there.
Sexy.
There we go, those are supposed to be guns.
Guns.
Shut up! It's like when you're playing one of the older games that they get highlighted in a particular color so you can see them.
Also, they're all colored hot pink.
Exactly. Sometimes it's yellow, sometimes it's green. Today it's hot pink.
Sometimes it's piss filter. Sometimes it's hot pink filter.
Sometimes they just dip the guns in hot pink paint.
But what does that color do for it?
Makes
It
it
makes it,
fabulous.
it makes it sellable to girls.
I'm
It's
not
like
bu-
the fucking
The fuck
Remington.
you mean? I'm not buying a hot pink
It makes it sellable to basic ass bitches.
It's like
There
the
we
fucking
go.
basic ass bitches with the hot pink Remington.
Alright. So, Haley. So, okay. So,
We're rolling stealth checks, I think.
yeah.
Yes.
So, Evan goes unnoticed. Whisper goes unnoticed.
So it's a D20 plus what?
Well, if you want to just leave it at those two.
That was my
start
lock
the-
picking. I still
Well-
haven't rolled it.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to roll everybody
Well,
else
if
before
Whisper,
I roll
if you want to
myself.
just send Whisper in for now, you can just start the attack.
It's okay,
wait.
I've got this.
Is it Dex or
You
Perception?
do not have this.
Is it Dex or Perception?
Well,
You
they
actually
they notice you. It's time to fight.
It doesn't matter anymore because fucking.
I wanted to roll. Stop doing it. I don't even care if it fails. I'm doing it just to see what
I
happens.
imagine just he like pops open the door and just goes, yeah.
Evan, I'm gonna strangle you because that was the best roll I've ever done of all time.
That's
You were
fair.
the second time in the back.
This is the Necklace of Fire all over again.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I did
you're,
not kill you.
you're gonna get us killed though.
I mean, look. You
There's
got
guns near them. We have bats.
Okay, look, you just gotta get to the guns before they do.
Oh,
So Whisper, just get the fireball ready.
Okay, so he's wielding something called a Tech MG42.
Oh.
So, death. Got it.
man. Critical fail. All the shades like accumulating in my soul right now.
Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
I sure wish I was feeling it.
You guys might want to target him first, just saying.
Which one is
Could've
what?
been.
I'm planning
Big
on
guy?
it. I'm planning on it.
The one right in front of us, or the guy in the back? Oh, he's the asshole. It's gonna get us killed.
Wait, which one?
Yeah.
The
The
one
big
that looks
guy.
like a Tom Berry fused with the fucking Incredible Hulk.
Oh, this asshole. Okay.
It's an LMG.
LMG, mounted and ready.
Not even mounted. He's just carrying it.
It was the Rainbow
Oh
Six
boy.
meme.
Okay.
Oh.
So I know what I'm
Fuck
doing
you.
with this fucker then.
Alright, so, oh yeah, what's the default movement speed again?
It's usually 3 for most people, plus your weak modifier, which is the same as your initiative modifier. So it's plus. So you should be able to move. +1.
Alright, so real quick question. How close are these guns? Where's the nearest SMG?
Also, what were you rolling, Jack?
I was rolling my stealth because no one told me if it was perception or dex.
Jesus.
I was rolling just to feel special, not get a 1.
Do you want to hug, sweetie?
I want a gun actually, but I'll take a hug.
You might want to get killed.
I mean, if it makes you
Then-
feel better, I got a couple of guns for the hug.
Okay, so we gotta roll initiatives because Tom can't stealth to save his life.
Brother, we're playing Metal Gear Solid after this.
I'm an action man.
All right, we'll just use that for the entire crew.
I guess
Okay,
I'm a
well-
pretty slow action man.
Hell yeah!
Can we use that for the entire group?
Oh, good. Whisper got a 15, so she gets to go first.
I need you to work for me, dice.
Please
Thank
fireball them.
Okay, you get to roll that again, though, Jack.
This exact same thing, or just a D10?
The D10.
Yeah, you have to roll. Put it.
So actually,
after
Jack's
the,
going first.
Second number.
So Jack gets to go first.
Alright,
Damn it.
the guns on the table. The fucking well, it's not horrible. It's really nice. The pink highlighting are the guns.
Mhm.
Sure. Yes.
Are any of them pistols?
Go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some.
I was also gonna say, I guess I can do firearms regardless. No, my specialization's pistols.
Well,
And
no,
how
you
many-
can do firearms regardless.
Yeah.
It just means you're better at pistols.
Okay. What's my 3 + 2 dex? 5 whole squares. Oh golly gee.
Oh, golly gee.
Oh wait, does this count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Does that
Hold
count?
on, no, let me show you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get
3,
there.
4, 5. If only diagonal was good to me.
The
Let me show-
diagonal's still fine. As
Let
long
me
as
show you.
it's
Let me
five
show you
foot.
something. You can now actually do something really cool. If you just right click, then you can go in increments and measure out how far you want to go. Like that.
Okay.
How does that work again? I've
So
never
if you
done that.
click and hold on your guy, and then right click each increment. Well, click-
Oh!
I'm right clicking.
Ah, I get it now.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
So
Okay.
click and drag your person, then right click.
Like left click and hold, and then right click where you want to go.
Oh yeah, is there sprinting in this game?
I think so.
I think so. I think you can just like double. You can do a double move, but I think you can do a double move. Essentially.
Is the guy in
Like,
front of
you
me
take a
have
penalty
anything
or
on him?
something. Say what?
Does this little fucking... Oh, sorry, pardon my French. Does this motherfucker right here have anything on?
On him?
Yeah.
Yes, he has a gun.
Oh, can I roll to, like... What can I roll to physically jack that shit off him?
You're not. You need to be a little bit closer.
Oh, well, this is 20. I can move to here.
Okay. Oh, that's too far.
I'm very...
Yeah.
I'm up for personal space.
You can roll unarmed to try to grapple with
Yeah, I'll go ahead and
him,
do
and then
that.
you can try to disarm him. I believe there is actually rules for that. Pretty cool.
My unarmed bonus is +2. Let me look for it. Unarmed combat fighter +2. That's not grapple, is it?
Oh, check the pages.
Let me. I will look up the grapple rules. You just roll your unarmed combat.
Yeah,
The
fuck you.
character can throw punches, kicks, and grapple well enough to make a stand in unarmed combat as brawler. So that is just unarmed combat brawler +2.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
I think it's whatever your unarmed combat is. That's your
+2.
+2 to it.
Yep. D20 +2.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm almost there.
That's okay. I'm just
found the
wishing.
table, I found the table of contents. All right, here we go. All right, so you want. All right, so what I'm going to say is, if you grapple, says okay, so you can it takes 2 attacks to grab them. And
Okay.
if you successfully hit, then they're in a hold. And then I will say, if you want to make a strength, if you want to spend 1 action to make a strength check after that, you can rip the gun away from you.
Okay, so this turn I can only do the grapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you can also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or something else you could do is you can use this guy as a body shield.
Alright, never mind. Yeah, I'll do that. What do I gotta roll?
Okay, so yeah, it'll basically take 2.
Okay.
You'll basically just like you got what, a spiked baseball bat? You can just sort of like put it around his neck and like hold him in front of you.
Yeah, I'll go for that. What do I need to roll? Or is that roll I did the same thing?
It'll be the same thing.
Alright, do you want me to reroll or just keep the 8?
Keep the 8.
Okay.
Oh,
Jesus H. Christo.
but it only takes one. It only takes one action to make the initial grab. So you can do that again.
Yeah, I'll definitely go for that. Try to be cool in front of the wife, please.
Mhm.
Higher than 15.
Which
Higher
is
than 15.
combat.
Oh man, you know that's higher than 10. I mean,
He won't be spun towards anybody though.
that's fine. I like him. I'm like him close.
Still a 100. Yes. All right, Whisper.
Alright, give me 1 second. That is what I'm looking for.
You got it.
Here, where's my list of
Tuesday.
stuff that I can do?
All right, what are you doing, Whisper? Are you going for the big guy? It should be
Yes, I am.
because he's big, scary.
Yes.
So for the big damage rolls like before.
Mm-hmm. I am not taking my chance with force. I'm going for meteorites.
Don't roll like shit. You'll be fine.
Really?
Do you have frenzy?
I'm burning frenzy.
Ooh.
Please do. We are...
Even you can't fuck this up. Yay!
Yay! And before I roll damage, I'm going to use one of my abilities. If I could find it, so you can. Power Surge. Caster can add 1 to 3 power damage after successful casting, depending on how many cool points I burn. So I'm burning. Because, fuck this guy. I want him to die as quickly as possible. I am not pansying it around. So it's going to be.
You in particular. Bang.
Yeah.
Just bop them.
Bap him.
Bap them.
A little bap.
I'm bapping.
Alright, also, remember that's also another +3, though.
And +3.
So plus 20, plus 24 more on top of that. So it's 72.
Yep.
Nice. Big hit. Big womp.
Yeah, these little meteorites just kind of basically get ripped up from the ground and just go flying at him, just kind of pelting him in the chest. Pop, 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 pop.
Alright, so he's going on a 10. I don't believe any of you are higher than that. And then his boys go on a 9. He's like, and he starts laying into you with the SMG, with the gun,
Yourself.
with the big LMG. So both Whisper and Tom need to make a dodge roll for that, because he's
That
going to
is-
rake.
Defense, that's plus our defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
So he's doing a heavy rake.
Nice dodge.
With
Totally.
5%.
Oh, thank God.
Thing. And he's going
And I gotta roll my regens.
and he's going to use 2 frenzy to do that again.
Sorry, I gotta re-roll my regens for my magic.
He dodges.
Oh god, another close one.
22, 16. Sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta add my magic back up.
Evan, quit making this fun.
Okay, now roll my
Making it
dodge again.
Bree, why are you giggling?
I'm good.
Alright, you dodge. You both dodge. Alright, now his boys, his B-boys. The one is going to be like, no, the first one's going to straight up attack Jack, right in his face.
Right
Not the
in the
moneymaker,
face.
please.
Oh, it's going right in the moneymaker.
What money maker? You're married.
Yeah.
I like to raid on him. What do you mean? Some nights we just, throw money at each other because we're that sexy.
And then we keep it.
And then we keep it.
Nothing says romantic like sliding a 20 down your husband's speedo.
Just slipping it in there.
Shoving 40,000 credits down your husband's Speedo.
Look, Tom, there's a reason why we installed a fucking pole in my room. Don't ask about it anymore.
He's actually got a pistol.
Alright, so D20
He
plus
has-
defense?
He has a heavy Watts pistol.
Oh, I can't wait to steal that from him. I mean, borrow it.
With no intent of returning.
So defense, D20
Yep,
plus defense
yep,
mod.
Exactly. Go
Do
for
I need an exclamation point in this bad boy?
it. No, you do not.
Cool. Doesn't matter because he can't hit.
Oh,
The second shot will hit me.
hope for a 20. That'll negate it.
Yeah, just roll a 20, he says.
I need two more
It could have been
spells.
worse.
It could have been worse. I'll take
How much
that.
health do you have there, buddy?
113.
Okay, you'll be fine, I'm sure.
You'll be fine.
In before he dies immediately.
I'm just worried that if Lena sees him take a single bullet to the chest, this is gonna be a wrap.
Did you keep that bone, by the way?
I threw it before.
30
Aw.
damage.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
That's actually a
That's a
scratch.
spicy meatball.
83.
That's a spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
Oh, that's a spicy meatball.
I don't know.
Stop. No, get back down the hole.
Tom's getting shot at with
Oh, you
a
fucker.
a submachine
no.
gun.
Daddy, no.
Daddy, yes.
Roll for the
Hey,
second
yes.
Daddy, no.
Daddy, yes.
one. Oh, daddy.
Dad, stop.
What the fuck?
Call me daddy more. Maybe I'll spare you.
Dad, stop. No, this isn't what I wanted.
So, let's see.
Oh, this is just like the last time my uncle came over to visit.
Mm.
You're hitting, like, Morty levels, and I need you to relax.
Oh. Oh shit, Daddy, yes.
he's,
four
spray-
ones.
he's spraying bullets around you, and he's just missing. He's just totally like clipping you with all of them.
Is that all? Both of the attacks or just the one?
That's both.
God damn it, Evan.
All right, so here comes one at Mr. Jack with a shotgun.
Bye, honey.
Excuse me, hello?
He wants to blow it all over my face.
What the fuck is the range on this? Cause if I swear for God. Okay, there's no actual range on this. Good.
All right, let's see. He's got a we'll say it's a no.
Who's shooting at him? Hello? Tell me real
We'll
quick.
say it's a Gordlock.
The one directly in front of Wispa. Well, in front of
This
like
one?
4 squares away.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, I see more targets. Good to know.
Okay, be a 6 and a 9.
So wait, which one's shooting me with the shotgun? Okay, that is the right one. The other one has the pistols. 6 and a 9. No. Please, Lord. 6-9. No.
All right, he completely misses. And then the last one is going to fire with another SMG. Or actually, no, let's make it a rifle.
And I just yell across the
No,
hope.
no, no, we'll
Hope
make
you
it
can hit
an
better than
SMG.
you.
It's
Hope you can hit better than your
cool.
friend. Can't even hit me.
With a Arma Ingram. Actually, no, it's another HP.
Oh
At
God,
both-
my
At
puppies
both,
are.
at both Wispa and Tom with break and unload.
Okay.
This is gonna hit if it hits. So
Oh shit!
doesn't.
Wait, am I getting shot again?
Yeah, both of you.
you're
Both
getting
you
shot
and
at.
this spell.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
No. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Sister, no!
Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's barely gonna miss Tom.
I
love how the-
very good aim.
I love how the person that couldn't stealth is the one dodging all this pain.
Hey, Whisper,
Whisper, take 45 damage.
real quick. How much health do you have? Wait, how much?
I started with 104, now I'm at 59.
Wait, you said.
Because I got no armor.
Wait, you said you started at 54?
No, I started at 104. I'm down to 59 now.
Oh.
But you're not dead. That's what matters.
Yeah.
All right, now
Don't die.
it's Lena's turn.
Don't die. That'll be
Good.
very sad.
Here comes the pain train.
Come here, Pixie. You need a heal.
Get him out of there, honey. I got
Dude,
Don't die.
Lena, you gotta do what I did in the Chaos game that I played with Brandon. Just slap her in the face with a heal.
No, I'm gonna rub her little cheek like it's okay. I'll kill
No,
her.
I did it to our demon hunter, and he went from almost dead to a heal.
What the fuck?
It was amazing. I was playing a necromancer.
Just play some slap
Hail!
ass.
I was the necromantic. It was great.
Remember,
Let me check some.
Heal. Oh, I'm all better now.
just hey, slap ass, heal.
Yeah, slap her pixie ass.
Don't do that.
With
It's
my
very
fucking finger?
Yes.
flick.
Flip it.
She'll go flying across the room. Okay.
Heal.
I'm gonna do two things here. One, I'm gonna use my two regular magic actions to use heal wounds on her to get
Okay.
2d6 times level.
Is that touch?
Yeah, that's why I said. Oh wait, I gotta go near her.
Yeah, you gotta move up there. Yeah, get up in there.
I'm gonna move here.
Get up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2d6 times level.
get up in there.
2d6. Oh, I'm just gonna type this because it's not gonna do the thing right. 2d6 exclamation point times 8. That's
Yep.
6. 8. I'm good at typing.
I'm sure you're great at typing in the bed. Wow, look at that. Full heal.
You're fine! Now, I like to burn some frenzy to use telekinesis.
Okay.
I want to lift this motherfucker off the ground.
What, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for every level, I can lift 100 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure you're not over 800 pounds.
Yeah, you can. Sure.
I'd like to lift him up and just slam him down on the ground.
Alright, so what does that do for damage?
That does. Let me find telekinesis again because I know it said falling damage. Type telekinesis. Stop it!
The target's
Oh yeah, Steven.
a resistance strength versus willpower check can be made by a victim who is only held. Target's thrown, you must grab it again.
One more time.
It says, okay, vocal vibration to open the incantation. Motions towards the target with the finger or random line with the eye and mind to telekinetically grab an item. To grab the target, you may throw it. It will then suffer falling damage according to this. Targets also suffer a -4 to defend a throw once they are mentally grabbed due to the fact that they are held.
Oh, I'm gonna have to spend 2
A
frenzy.
resistance strength check versus a willpower check can be made by a victim who is only held. If the target is thrown, you must grab it again. So I guess it just takes it's one action to grab and one action to throw. Okay.
So I'm gonna burn 2 frenzy for that then.
Burn 2 frenzy do.
That'll
And
be
it
2
takes a
frenzy.
-4 to defend when a throw. So make a d20 plus your gray magic. Plus your magic. Whatever it is. I'm guessing.
Oh, my gray magic is just gray magic.
Yeah,
There's
so
no-
just roll d20.
Okay. Wait, I thought you said it was a willpower check.
No, that's if he's trying to break out of just a grab.
Oh, okay.
Not just a grab, this is a grab.
D20. That is an 8.
You got him. So
I
you
would
throw
not.
him 40 feet. As per the other.
So wait, did you do the meme I threw a motherfucker into another motherfucker?
Yes.
Well, which one were you throwing him into?
Straight into this fucking wall.
Wait, all right, not into this guy.
No, that's on the path to that wall.
Oh. Well, you'll
It's
hit
just
the floor.
he's going that way.
Yeah, this thing doesn't actually exist. You'll just hit the wall. Sure.
Oh,
All right.
Well, sorry, I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's
And that should be. Well, it doesn't say how much damage.
well, that's because it's based on falling damage, which
Good.
is 40 feet is 66 times 5, which will happen to both of them.
Yay!
Just roll 2 6s, honey. No, sorry, roll 6 6s.
66
It's awkward.
Remember, they explode too.
times 5?
Huh.
Jeez. Did you? Oh, you did. Okay, good. Oh, splatter. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, how does his? What?
What's up?
Wait, is that them all together?
Yeah, it's all of them together. So a 5, a 4, a 1, a 5, a 1.
No. I'm just looking at his. So I have the stats for Wedge and his crew, and for some reason his crew have more health than him. I don't understand how that works. So the only thing I can guess is that they are all added together. He's splattered.
Like dead splattered?
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's hot.
he's big splatter, and so is that guy. Because I'm just gonna say that it's divided by, divvied up amongst them. So blat and blat.
Let me get the
Check.
splatter.
Jack's gonna look behind her
We're
and
gonna
be like,
look
I'm
at-
glad you're my wife. And not-
Also, Haley, did you recall that force damage? Is that a high score for you?
No, I don't think. I'd have to double check.
370 wasn't a high score.
I can't remember, honestly. It's been forever and a half.
I'm supposed to have this recorded.
I'd have to go
but
back and
okay.
check.
I don't
Alright,
think
so,
I'm ever gonna beat my score.
So Lena is terrifying, and now it's Jack's turn.
I don't need force.
Wait, is it Jack's turn already again?
It is Jack's turn.
I've not gone yet.
Wait, what? Oh, we skipped you. I'm sorry.
How could you?
It should have been you before Lena. I'm sorry.
It's
So,
alright.
have a go.
So, is there, so you said there's double moving in this, right?
Yes.
Any SMGs over here?
Probably, but you'd have to do some searching.
This guy has an LMG, right?
He's dead,
Yes.
but yeah.
Alright, and...
That is not an SMG, but it is a big gun.
Alright, so my normal
It's what we
movement...
call a BFG.
Alright, and last
Well, not-
question. Is there,
not
are
really.
there, movement... Or sorry, cover rules in this game?
Yes, there are.
Are they good?
Yes.
That's a surprise.
Okay, so here's how it works. Let me find it real quick.
I'm not gonna beat my high score for a
It's
while.
25% of your body is covered, plus 2 to defense.
Wait, what's your last time?
50% covered, plus 4 to defense. 75% covered,
1800.
plus 6 to
Go away.
defense. 90% covered, plus 8 to
Shoot.
defense. And 100% covered, plus 10 to defense.
Alright. And, how close do I have to be to get this guy's gun?
This guy?
No, the, big guy who dropped his...
Oh, fam, he got thrown that way.
Oh yeah, he's
Alright, in that
He's-
case, I'm gonna go up here for that.
over here.
With,
Splat.
I guess those are both of my
You-
general actions.
All right, so yeah, we'll say that you're spending the rest of your turn looking for a gun.
Alright.
Alright,
Anything to
next
roll for that?
You'll just do it. I'll just let it happen.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. All right, next up is Jack.
I guess I'm gonna try and roll and grapple him again.
You're trying to, yeah, okay, do it. Do it.
+2.
Do it.
Still not that high. You fucking me, dice. You fucking me. Fuck me. Alright, let's try again. That's a little better. There we go.
Alright, now you've got him grabbed. You're like, yeah.
Alright, I guess he's facing me in this grab.
Yeah, he's facing you in this grab.
Alright, what do I need to do?
You know, I'll let you make a strength check to try to rip his gun away.
Yeah, sure. Let me just check my strength. 17, so it's a d20 plus 2.
No, it is actually based on what your strength is.
Oh, that thing is. Oh, wow, that's gonna be real close to the cut. It's not close enough. So I guess I'll just.
Oh, let's see what his strength is, though.
Oh, excuse me.
His strength is 16. So what does that give you? Anybody?
I
What's the
think
question?
it's probably close to mine. Mine's 17 is d12.
Figure you get 16 gets a D12, it appears. Yep.
Yeah, guessing.
So let's see who's the stronger out of equally strong people. Oh, it's Jack.
All right. Well,
You
now
pulled the gun. You ripped the gun out of his hands. You now
Can I-
have.
can I
now-
use frenzy to take another move, or 'cause I've got like
You
10
were using frenzy to take
Oh.
the gun away from him. You can use frenzy to shoot him.
How much was it to take away so I can do the subtraction?
1.
Oh, so is it the thing that refills or it's permanently gone?
It's permanently gone, but you can
Okay,
refill
so-
it really easy. You have a
Alright,
heavy
so-
pistol now. It does D12, 3D10.
1 second. Heavy pistol.
Oh yeah, and it's energy damage
D12 plus what?
plus 3D10.
That's a lot of shit. Okay. For the damage, or is it for the hitting? Sorry. I have 9 left. How much frenzy would I do to shoot him that close?
1.
Yeah, why not? 8.
D17.
Does that count for a pistol, by the way?
Yes, it's a pistol. Told you it's a pistol.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's a heavy watt pistol.
That's not spicy enough.
That's not spicy. All right, next up is Whisper. Show us what you got, girl.
Ah, boy. Alright.
What's up, girl? Yeah, there's also a guy up here that I've been forgetting about.
Oh. Okay.
We'll just say he moved down here this turn.
Why does he look like a fucking dog?
Don't worry about it.
Where am I? Spell, come here. There we go.
Show us what you got this way.
Okay, let's do a couple of Icelands. This is at Thing 1 and Thing 2 over here.
Okay. Thing 1, you miss. Thing 2, get it? Come on, let's see a nat 20.
Damn it.
No. Miss. Your ice lances fire out at them and they go embedding into the around them.
Damn it. Okay, let me re-roll. Let me roll all my stuff to recover.
You have frenzy.
Actually, I do. Yeah, sure. Fuck it, I'll burn some. 1 for each of them again. Damn it.
Oh, you hit the first one. Second one?
There's the second one.
Oh, no!
Damn it. And he gets an attack back. Fuck.
Ooh, there's his attack back.
There's the damage for the first guy.
Oh, he's not quite dead, but that's a lot of damage. He
And
is
there's
knocked to the
my
floor.
dodge.
And you
failed.
did not dodge. So here comes his HK9. Come on!
Ha! I'm not complaining. Now let me roll all my stuff to regain my mana.
Who just hit you, by the way?
This fuckboy.
Okay.
All right, next up is the dead bog troll. So after him are his boys.
The boys with an S or a Z.
This guy's firing with a shotgun at Tom.
Yeah.
Twice. Tom, I need your dodges.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's a yes, and that's a no. Oh.
All right, so that's a hit and that's a miss and a hit. He's firing with. We'll say it is a
Oh, back.
infiltrator. $44 damage.
Hey, so you know that healing thing that we have?
Now these two guys are firing with their HK9s at Wispa and Avelina.
Oh no.
They're both doing heavy rakes, so I don't have to do some.
Oh no.
So Wispa dodges the first one.
I forgot. How do you dodge to?
What?
What do you do to dodge? Sorry.
D20 plus
It's
defense.
D20 plus your plus your defense. I dodged
Let me-
both.
You dodge both.
I'm a defense.
Don't hit the healer. Let the healer get hit.
I don't really have anything that says defense other than resistances. Great.
What's your initiative modifier?
+0.
Then then you have no defense modifier either. It's just
Great.
straight D20.
I sure do love that. Oh,
It's not compounded, but that's okay. That means you got a nat 20, so you get an attack
Yeah.
back.
did I need to roll 2 or 1?
2. 1 for the second one as well.
That one hit me though.
Okay, that one did hit you.
Let's see. It hurts like a bitch, but I'm alive for once.
Yeah, you can do your attack back at the first guy down, which is the guy that hit Wispa. Well, no, not actually. He didn't hit Wispa. Wispa hit him.
He's hit both of us, and I'm not liking it.
Oh fuck, that's a lot of damage.
This guy hit both of you. This guy has not, and he's the one you get to attack again. You're gonna probably blow him away.
Fireball! I'm starting to understand why she uses the spell.
I think you're finding a kindred spirit in each other. Maybe now you two will actually get along.
Ha ha ha, kindred.
Nerd.
Anyway, I can't remember. 1 second. Fireball. I can.
Oh, hold on.
I
I need to check something.
Mhm.
Oh, it's not quite a big enough radius to hit him. That's sad. All right, well, do your fireball.
Okay. So that is a 2d. I think it was 2d6 times level.
It is 2d6 times level.
Roll 2d6 exclamation point time 8.
Oh.
Oh, he's incinerated. He's gone.
Nina will immediately look at the other one like, you're next.
You bitch boy.
All right. Well, actually, it is your turn now. I mean,
Oh, good. I'm gonna slap my chest menacingly and heal myself. Because that fucking hurt.
that did fucking hurt. Roll a d20. All right, you're fine. So roll that. Big heals.
It is. Stop it! Damn it! That'll be another 2d6 times level.
See,
So.
you
I
heal
have
half that damage back.
so I'm gonna do it minus 40. And that was how much mana? 10.
Okay,
Minus
and
10.
now you can burn frenzy to attack.
2 frenzy to throw a fireball at his chest. I'm
That
okay
is-
with
That
this.
is motherfucker.
Yee.
Yee.
Actually, no.
Oh,
I'm gonna get the telekinesis instead.
I think you should do the fireball.
But I like the telekinesis.
But look at what he rolls.
Oh, fine. You win.
That's free.
That is free,
It's
isn't it?
yours.
Okay. Do I need to roll to make sure it doesn't flub? Or does it really not matter?
Yes, you do.
Oh, come on!
Oh, well, the good news is that the flubs negate each other, so we don't roll either. So we don't roll the critical fail table. Actually, no, wait. You get to roll again because you roll a natural 1. And you have that talent.
Yay! Stop this!
A natural 10.
Alright, roll that damage.
Jesus Christ.
Show him the pain of
Why
the
do you do
goddess
this?
of war.
It's like it hates me. It actually just likes to steal my thunder.
Yes, it
And
does.
I'm not even using thunder magic. Piece of shit game.
Piece of shit software.
Oh,
Excuse
Try to
me.
suck up to me now, Dice!
Excuse me. Excuse you, ma'am.
I don't think I like your goblin thingies.
He's just incinerated as well. Alright, Jack, your turn.
it is not his turn.
Oh, you're right. It's not-
Will you please stop skipping this man?
No. I will always skip him. He
Alright.
doesn't deserve it.
So, oh wow, fuck you too. So, what do I get from this damn rack of guns?
Alright, let me see. Fuck. So much of it.
I'm
There's
looking
so
for
much in this PDF, it's
SMGs.
PDF is huge. There we go. Off the thing, you find an Uzi. You grab an Uzi 6. It
Alright.
does 2d10. It does 2d10 burst damage.
2d10, okay. So now, Tom, with his new Uzi, is gonna run forward towards this man because gunfighting is best done within 5 feet of your opponent.
Seems legit.
And then I'm gonna. Okay, so that's a Uzi. I used one of my actions. So I still have 3 shooting actions. I'm going to use a tactical burst. On specifically the one who fucking ripped me a new one with a shotgun.
Do it. Wait. Does that mean that you're doing that times 8? Shit.
Oh, I'm doing worse than that.
Oh god.
Targeting system. That gives me what, a +1, right?
Wait. Targeting system, is that a
My
cybernetic-
implant. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh shit, I just realized.
What?
Fuck. Remember what we bought that was like super expensive?
That BioWare?
Yeah!
What is
I
that?
can get health back.
Oh.
Alright,
Oh
and
right,
then
you got regenerator.
I'm also gonna roll
Regeneration.
acrobatics here.
Hello. Hello to that.
Okay, yes, I think that's going to work. Yeah, that definitely works.
That's times what?
No, that is my acrobatics roll.
Wait, what for?
To be
My
fancy,
acrobatic
duh.
shooting.
So you do a you do like a flip and shoot him while you're...
He pretty much does a flip and shoots him while midair. One of those moves where he's like
I
upside
didn't know we were
down.
playing Resonance of Fate.
Like one of
Right,
those
Yeah.
moves where
roll your
he's...
damage. I
Alright.
need to get Resonance of Fate, god.
So you said that was
beat it
2d10?
a while back. That's
No,
just-
wait, no, this is Devil May Cry shit. Are you...
No, he said flipping shooting. That is Resonance of fucking Fate.
It's also Devil May Cry.
Resonance of
Steven,
Fate's better than
you
that fucking
said
trash.
2d10, right?
Yes.
Steven, quick question.
That does
Yeah.
360 damage.
Does the regenerative cells, do those dice explode or no?
Yes, they do.
Oh, let me just roll another d20 real quick.
swear, if you roll another nat 20.
that
this is Lena's rolls in a nutshell. Nat 20,
Look,
followed
at least
by
I
nat
get-
1.
Look, at least I get 21 health back. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Tom, you just like turn this guy into chunky salsa.
And Tom straight up sticks the landing too, like, you know, full 3-point pose. You know, smoke coming off the tip of that gun.
Relax,
Just
sir.
nutting.
Just jizzing bullets.
Alright. Is that everybody?
It's Jack's turn now. Back to Jack.
Oh man, I'm gonna go for the rapid fire talent.
Okay.
I have 3 shooting actions because of my full buff here, so I'm gonna put 2 frenzy into 5 shooting actions into 1d20.
Okay.
Actually, no, 3. Just fucking throw it all away. All right, d20 plus 2. I need you to you son of a bitch, Steven.
How many actions was that?
It was all 3 of them.
Oh yeah, he attacks back by trying to punch you.
Plop.
So, oh wait, no wait. He has a knife on. Actually, he's got a machete on him. Machete.
Where's he pulling these things out of? His ass?
I hate
He
this.
had it on his belt.
So his ass. Got it.
Belt.
Ass.
Belt.
Ass.
Excuse you, it's a belt.
You're excused. Ass.
Alright,
That would be very free.
They're sword swallowers for a reason.
Alright, is it
Don't
13?
shit it out
13,
though.
Is the 13 his knife roll?
Yes.
He's a reverse sword swallower.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dog.
Oh, he stabs you. He gives you a big old stab. Nine.
That's not
I
really much. That's not a big old stab, dog.
Shut up. Alright, next up is Whisper.
Okay.
I really need to build Widget at some.
One day, Widget will do things.
She'll probably do it after this session.
This is the only son of a gun
Because
left.
she'll actually have weapons now. Do we give her the flamethrower?
Okay. Let's go with Shards of Seeking.
Okay, we need to stop this repeat. Okay.
Why did you do that?
Hey Ben, for some reason that didn't show on my computer, but it shows on my phone.
It's because your computer don't want no part of that life.
Alright, here it goes. Oh, you hit him.
Thank you!
Finally. She hits. What do you got? What are you throwing at him?
Shards of Seeking.
Jesus Christ.
56 damage.
Yeah, he's gone.
Woo!
You just impale him. No, actually, I'll let you describe it.
Okay. Basically, you kind of see Wispa's eyes hone in on this son of a gun. And she slowly lifts her hand, and the shards from the meteorite that bashed the big guy earlier just come flying and sort of surround her hand in sort of a zero gravity gauntlet sort of thing. She closes her hand, and the shards go flying out, and they just impale him basically neck, face, just aiming for his head. And it just keeps on going until he drops.
Nice.
Just stared at him. Thanks for the gun.
No.
Alright. You guys receive 15 points, and I hope you are keeping track of your kills, because you also get 1 kill each time. You get 1 point for each kill, and Lena, you can also add 1 point for each heal on another person.
5,
Wait, how many points
6,
there?
7. Oh, 6. Okay, so I'm at 6 so far.
15 what?
15 plus 1 plus 1 for each kill, and
15.
Lena can also
15 to what? That's wrong.
each kill that you personally did. That is.
Cool point.
50 cool points.
XP. The answer was the XP.
Yes.
Or,
Okay,
Oh shit, I leveled up.
I've killed 2 so far, right?
You killed 2, yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, do I count the thing in the hole?
No, not from
Okay. Oh, so we're talking about this fight here.
this fight here.
Okay.
And
So,
each heal you did in this, someone else in the fight. Here's what's in the armory. Congratulations, you killed Wedge and his crew.
Oh
You
my
can't
god.
carry all. You can't carry all of this. By the way.
I didn't think so.
Excuse me. We'll see.
No.
No, it literally says. It literally says, here are some items you can give the players. Oh, and no one can carry all of these weapons, so just let the players know when they ask you that stupid fucking question.
Hey, you want to know something? You want to know something?
Alright, well, how's this gonna work? Because all of us need armor.
There's also a safe. If you're picking over the body, you also find the more like the blood splat. You also find that Wedge has a key on him somewhere. He had it on him, but now he's so.
Quick question. Sorry.
Yeah.
So what was the 15 plus for? Sorry.
Cool points.
Cool points.
Okay, so that was 15 plus 4 is 19. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I was like confused by the number, and I was trying to think of how many kills have I had.
Right. So if you want to open up the safe with that key, it says, and I quote, "There is 44,000 credits in the safe and a picture of your mom."
What?
Sorry, I get a little carried away sometimes. There is also a briefcase full of a random narcotic.
Ooh, random narcotic.
Of which
Drugs.
let me roll a d20 for that, and there will be 80 doses. Quasidrin, a rose seedy narcotic that appears as a liquid that can be injected or taken. This drug will allow the user a heightened sense of concentration. They tend to remember or retain information better than usual. They block out any distractions and their own cosmic thoughts. Mental activity is highly increased, but it is becoming more common in colleges and schools. Introduction by rose seedy smuggler. Good effects: plus D6 intelligence. Bad effects: -2 strength. Duration 6 hours. Addiction
That's
80 doses.
What's not through the drugs?
Oh yeah, and the cost is 2,000.
What drugs?
Wait,
Oh.
2,000 per how many doses?
2,000 per dose.
And we have
Oof.
80
Oh my
doses.
god!
Time to sling bricks, as they say.
I have about that much money back in my account, but I mean, it's good to double the account.
Yeah.
Also, I think I leveled up.
Oh, so
Probably
this is
did.
all of the shit we got.
So I think this will be a good place to call it, and you guys can, over the course until between now and next time, you can pick out your gear that you want from this.
All right.
Yeah.
So you all leveled up. Yes.
How many points is it to level up? I don't.
Well, it
I
depends.
can get you the thing.
What level are you?
I'm level 8.
How much XP do you have?
Well, after
Total.
that plus 15, I'm at 18 now.
No, you gotta have the total though.
Like, so you told him just to make like a level.
So you had two.
character?
So write down that you had 235 total. Add 18 to that.
235 plus the 3 for the from the beginning when I purchased when I bought geared my character. Now it's 18, so I'm at.
Oh yeah, and so
Yeah,
I'm
look,
assuming we're gonna figure out the fun split up after we're done.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Once we get
Between
back
now
on
and
the ship.
I'm at
between
250.
now and next session, you
Oh.
guys can
I meant
split.
like
You can,
the money. Like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can figure that out on ship.
okay, so 235 plus 18 there, Ben. We'll get you wherever you are. You need 285 to
Be level 9. Okay.
No, two.
No, no.
Oh, excuse me. You actually had 190 plus 18, so you're at 208. You need 235 to level. My bad.
So 190 plus 18.
So you're at 208.
Yeah,
So keep track
how
of
many-
this. Keep track of your total coin and keep track of how many you haven't spent yet.
Alright, Bree, how many legend points do you have?
What are legend points again?
Cool points.
Cool.
Same thing.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm at
Yep.
248.
Yeah, legend
Okay.
points are what he used for Demon Gate.
All right, so I
Yes.
guess we're gonna wrap up the stream there.
You're at what?
Wait, I thought legend points were. I thought for Demon Gate it was saga points.
I think he changed it to legend points because Saga points were like used by another system or something.
Bleh.
Or
Yeah,
maybe it was originally legend points and then he changed it to Saga. I don't remember.
All right, so who wants to give the wrap-up speech for this stream?
Well, I had a good time, guys. I actually had a really fun time. I think I feel back in the mojo. This was a lot of fun.
that was a very nerdy way of saying that we're back in the game, but okay. Good job.
Shut up.
You gotta feel that mojo, brother.
I'm back in the mojo. I was having a bit of a rough time that day, but I'm feeling good. That was a lot of fun. And I honestly was expecting to cut off at 11, but I was just like, kind of just keep.
Alrighty.
All right, so you guys had fun.
Yep.
Yeah, very much.
We'll see you all next time on Bounty Babes on Rolls to Astonish. We'll probably be doing this bi-weekly because we might be having another game on Sundays as well. Where we might be doing Fragged, which was graciously given to us by the creator, so we can make some live footage for it. And I guess so. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yep. Until then, live on, play strong, and roll out.